Hello, everyone. I'm Cody Stone with Random Encounter Productions. Your show is going to start in just a few minutes, but while I've got you alone, let me talk to you about how you can help us keep the dice rolling. You can join us over at patreon.com/Random Encounter Productions. We have Patreon levels from the $1 to the $20 level. You get access to a lot of really cool things. Heroes of the Multiverse with digital artwork. We're going to be doing overland maps and dungeon maps throughout all of 2019. You also get early access to some of our GM tip videos and raw file footages. You can, at the $10 level, get a Twitch subscription. At the $5 level, you get access to our Discord where we all hang out. The characters write stories. All the wonderful players are great writers and artists, and it's just a wonderful community. We want you to be a part of that. So if you can help support us over there, it would mean the world to us. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription. It's really awesome. You just have to renew it every month. So if you choose to do that with us, that would be amazing. So thank you very much for that. Just remember to renew it every month. If you don't have Amazon Prime, if you can't patronize right now, there's a few ways you can still help the channel. That would mean the world to us. First of all, we're getting our YouTube channel up and running, youtube.com/Random Encounter Productions. We're going to be doing exclusive shows over there, as well as our GM tips, really pushing to put out content on a daily basis. So please subscribe over there, hit the bell, hit the notification thing, share those videos, help us get the word out as much as possible, because we love doing these shows for you guys. We want to do them for everybody. So that would be wonderful. If you want to help us out in other free ways, we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, and we're on Facebook. All the links to those things are down below. So join us over there, subscribe, share, follow, all of that classic stuff. And we really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We love doing this, and we love doing it for you, with you, and all of those things. So we will see you soon. Hey guys, let's talk about Skull Splitter. That's right, one of our wonderful sponsors, and my favorite name to say. You can find the link down below. Just look for that helmet and the awesome double axe feature. They are a fantastic dice company. They do exclusives of their own design for dice palettes. We gave away some of their Huntress sets. We're going to be getting more giveaways from them in the future. Also, they do these really awesome dice tins that are class exclusive for the Rogue, the Warlock, the Wizard, and I believe the Gunslinger as well. They do pounds of dice. They do grab bags of dice. Their stuff is absolutely awesome. They do plastic. They do stone. They do metal. They do it all. So click on the link down below. Head on over there. Check them out. Anything you order there through our link helps out the channel. And otherwise, just tell them we sent you. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Hey guys, check out our friends over at Caspollux, CASPOLLUX.com. Enter the promo code Random Encounters. You get 15% off your entire order over there. They are awesome. They do dice, they do jewelry, they do a lot of really fun, nerdy things. They ship very quickly. It is high quality goods, and it is extremely well priced. And with an additional 15% off, you guys can go absolutely nuts. So please check them out. They're friends of the channel. They help us out, and the more you guys get from there, the more things that we can actually give away to you guys. So head on over there. Once more, that's Caspollux, CASPOLLUX.com. Promo code Random Encounters. All right, see you soon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have, of course, yeah, you see, it's the curse of that chair, it's man. That rookie mistake. Everybody expects it.
Everybody gets one.
They never remember it.
Casey, I'm a tiefling rogue. Katarina's her name.
That's the best that's ever gone in that chair.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm playing Guthrie, the half-elf bard gunslinger.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm playing Ro. She is a tiefling storm sorcerer.
Hello. I'm Megan. I'm bringing class to the joints. I'm also playing Captain Madeline Lohan, the human swashbuckler. I'm very sorry, excuse me.
Hail and well met, my dudes. I am William. I'm going to be playing Rovar, the furball druid, spore druid.
Hi, Tracy. I am playing Kat. She is a wood elf sorcerer.
Awesome. So a couple of quick announcements. We have we're going to MegaCon. Yes! We're all very excited about that. If you guys are in the Orlando area, our booth number is 1108. Please come out and say hi. If not, if you have been a subscriber of ours, if you have been a friend to the channel, if you donated at any point to help us get there, we are working on some special things that we can try to send you as a thank you, because none of this is possible without you guys. So ahead of time, at the show, and forever afterwards, thank you so very much. We have friends from their own channel. Talk to us about that real quick.
Hey, gang. So Indigo Chameleon and I have a little channel called the Indigo Chameleon, but we do Dungeons and Dragons and lots of fun games. Every Tuesday night, we do a 5e Dungeons and Dragons game set in Wonderland. So years after the Mad Hatter and Alice and all of their adventures, these characters have been deified, and a new group of adventurers sort of take the helm. We do that. I'm a bit of a nerd, and so is Indigo. So last Sunday, we created our own gaming system and played tested that. And we call it Fandemonium. We're really happy. You can sort of transport it into any sort of fandom, and it went really well. But you can tune in for that. We've got some fun charity streams that we're doing this coming summer, where we're currently gathering supplies to do a big donation to Give Kids the World, so that they can have adventure wherever they would like as well. So when there's nothing going on here, or maybe there's plenty of space in the interwebs for everybody to hang out, and that's why we love coming here as much as we can. So Indigo _ Chameleon on Twitch, and you can come and hang out and have some more cat memes. We have a lot of that.
Never enough cat memes.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah, very excited to do that and see you guys game. Also, just maybe help with the charity streams in whatever way we can.
Oh, we've got plans. We need to talk about our 24-hour summer stream. And
sounds good.
What we'll do is you guys can drive to our place. We'll get up and drive here, and then we'll just be like, "Where are you guys?"
Yeah. We'll be like, just get there. We'll both go. Yeah, we'll just live for 2 hours.
Fandemonium.
This week it's looking like a Firefly game on Sunday based on the Fandemonium.
That's exciting. We did a Firefly game using the Cortex system, the Firefly Cortex Plus. It was odd.
Okay, we certainly did that.
I find you did. Yes, we did. It was a fun game. It was enjoyable. I find a lot of times the storyteller systems, the games that are focused on those, when you get into like conflict resolution, seems unsatisfyingly quick, or like we're used to playing D&D, and it's like lots of rounds, and they're like, no, one roll. Win or die, and I was like, "Wait, I don't understand."
Yeah, what do you mean?
That's not enough.
Firefly is actual gun shooty.
Yeah,
people die shooty, as opposed to like maybe Star Trek, where let's just talk.
Sure,
let's just see if we can figure out a way.
Set phasers to fun.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
when I signed up for Firefly and I put on my brown coat, I don't want to do the all right. You shoot him, he's fine. No, come on, I want to shoot him.
So, very excited to see your system at work in that wonderful, wonderful setting and world. So, other than that, Threadless Store up to date. We're going to have a promo code for all of our viewers. This Friday, we are probably dark. We had prepped Shadowrun, but with the con and with everything going on, we're going to push that a week. But we're going to try to get you some bonus content in the meantime. Tomorrow night, we do have Trademark Heroes, and then we got Disasters in Danger for Wednesday. And then that's it until Gloomhaven on Saturday.
Really? I can't do my thing on Thursday.
What thing do you want to do on Thursday?
Just me.
Missed the whole
Just-
conversation.
just-
be
it was
sitting,
just- it's just-
spinning
it's just-
in a swivel chair.
Because right now it's
holding a
just I'm the
cat.
only person scheduled for Thursday. I was like, am I doing a show by myself?
Are you doing a fireside chat?
So I think
Yes.
so. Can we please do random encounters
Fireside
after dark?
chats.
Not on Twitch. No, absolutely not. You want to go to YouTube
I'm not asking
or
you that while your girlfriend's in the house, Cody. Come on.
Yeah.
Wink.
no? We're on Twitch. I don't care who's in the house.
I'm gonna just zoom in the camera on this side.
Speaking of
Sorry.
sneak attack.
You guys can hear the Kill Bill sirens from wherever you are, can't you?
We're gonna need some more lights. There's a lot of shade in there.
Let's get into it, guys.
Yeah.
So
Left our heroes.
Mhm.
yes, our adventure takes place in the continent of Rodom. It is dominated by the Albrechtian Empire, formerly the Republic of Albrecht. Our heroes are members of a dissident fleet of revolutionaries who have discovered a grave secret. The Emperor, Don Dorian of the Black Gem, leader of the Rockhawk Legion, bringer of law, queller of chaos, has been replaced by a doppelganger. But not just any particular doppelganger, one organized and run by a nefarious extraplanar, nigh deific entity, now known as the Lunacy. Our heroes are in search of the true emperor, and to get there, they require a hero of old, and so they are gathering his party, as it were. That has led them to the town of Dafford. It is a large town in the western portion of the empire. It boasts a keep, castle, and magic school, as well as a dense city for trade. There, they have tracked a former revolutionary, the tiefling Tybalt, who has come here in search of his sister, Portia, whom last week you guys found Tybalt, and he reported some odd behaviors, having previously been captured by the Empire and released, having been attacked by his sister, seemingly for no reason he can discern. The group has settled into the town of Dafford, using the Imperial and the Sathrian Brotherhood of Cloth as cover. From here, you guys also saved Animus, who had wandered into the crypt. Not wandered, he had gone into the crypt. It was not that.
Got lost.
Made a wrong turn, all of a sudden he was in the crypt.
And like,
Happens to the best of us.
Got attacked by
this
the
crypt? Yeah.
If I had a nickel.
Right?
Yeah.
Animus went into the crypts in search of Tybalt. There were multiple libraries. He chose poorly and found himself ambushed by mages from the Magus Arcanum. So, a lot of things to suss out and sort out. But let's start with our friends that have been on the boats and away for a few minutes. Let's start with you guys over here. I believe we talked about it pre-stream. You were left off on the Exalt, 30th of Exalt.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Ro. Had we seen Ro at some point, or is this a
Last
different?
July.
It's been a
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute.
Well, then let's do this. Let's put Ro
Okay.
on the boats
All right.
as part of the crew that has been picked up and gathered. If you'd like to participate in this downtime, the same amount of downtime that they have, it is far more reasonable than the year and a half plus of story that we have passed since.
Well, she did sort of run back off to her swamp. So
Well, yes, that's right.
she got a little scared.
So you guys, I believe, have 9 weeks of downtime. One of the weeks has to be spent traveling across land from the town of Redemption Shares to Dafford. There is no teleport or boat action there. So it's just a week on horse or in wagon, something along those lines. You guys are on the fleet. You make harbor a number of times. How would you like to spend that downtime?
I think the interest in being able to pick up the different walks of life, and not necessarily be a sellsword, but like to basically for every place that we go to, almost like the anthropology side of things.
Sure.
Like learning about the different cultures and stuff like that, and trying to make sure that Kath doesn't trade away all of her money for like a cookie, like just to kind of have that
Money.
money. Yes.
You can have the money. That's dumb.
But I'm interested in broadening my expanse.
Absolutely. You can use that time to pick up any languages or tool proficiencies if you're interested in that.
Okay.
There's a downtime training is definitely a thing that most of the characters do. Sailing, water vehicle proficiency, technically is what's your intelligence modifier?
Intelligence modifier is +2.
+2. So it would take you 8 weeks and 200 gold to learn how to sail.
Yes, and
absolutely.
All right.
So you have 1 week remaining. You can spend it learning a language or any other tool proficiency if you're interested.
Cool.
As long as there's somebody that can teach it to you on the boats, which other than like blacksmithing, because you need like a forge and a kiln for that.
Right. You know what? Yeah, I will. How about in the time that he's learning how to sail and stuff like that, he's also fallen into sort of calligraphy or like
sure.
And learning how to do official documents and things like that, because he's tall, he's a little out of place, and sometimes it helps to have the right paperwork, even if it's not like the official paperwork.
Sure.
Like,
so you can go with a forgery kit, or you can. I'll give you a calligraphy tool set if you want. It's either or. You tell me.
Let's go. Let's go forgery.
Forgery,
because yes, and
absolutely
forgery and sailing.
There you go. So 1 week into your proficiency for the forgery kit, and you are proficient in water vehicles, my friend. Well done.
Thank you.
Kath?
Well, I have a +0 to my int.
Okay.
So
so
probably,
it is a total of 10 weeks.
Yeah, I'm haven't gotten quite as far, but I'm not quite as interested as perhaps I should be, OC, in learning all of these new things, because I'm more interested in following. So I'm more interested in following people around and discovering new things and finding things out that are interesting to me.
Absolutely.
And also replenishing my cookie supply. But perhaps in doing so, I have picked up some. So are we talking about like not really increases to skills? These are like extra things on top of.
So not adventuring skills, not things that you would have gotten from your background or your class, not those. However, tools. So like a brewer's tools. What are some of the other ones? Cartography, vehicles, water, land, air, as well as navigators tools,
herbalism.
I will here.
Oh, okay.
Herbalism, forgery, cooking.
Sure. You know what? Cooking would make sense for her because of
alchemy, herbalism, cooking.
Okay. So in exploring, So in exploring,
officially, right here.
I've got it right.
You got it.
Just pulled it up.
Xanathar has alchemists, brewers, calligraphers, carpenters, cartographers, cooking utensils, disguise kit, forgery kit, cobbler's tools. You
know what? I'm getting pretty interested because I spent a lot of time in the Fey Realm, and all of these plants are very different to me. So that's very interesting. And I might be able to make some pretty interesting things out of them. So I'm going to kind of work a little bit on my herbalism and perhaps, and I know this is two different things, so I may be a long way off from these skills, but collecting things and then creating things with them.
I think herbalism and nature. I'm pretty sure you're proficient in nature.
I am not.
No. Okay, herbalism kit would
Okay.
would cover the gathering as well as the making.
Got it.
Usually that is either a nature or survival check, but in these instances. Now you officially have 10 weeks, and because you don't need to be on a boat for one of those, you can finish your herbalism in the 10 weeks. It's 250 gold.
All right.
So you actually have you can put another week to your forgery kit.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you work on it as you travel.
Okay.
You settled in at night. And I'm gonna make.
Hey, does this look real to you? Go to bed. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah. Ro, what do you want to work on with your?
I'd like to learn more about the ways of society outside. I feel like
Yes.
I probably am a little not familiar with the social skills that others have, and I would like to try to blend in more.
Okay.
I would like to go carousing.
You would like to go carousing. Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Maybe not the whole time.
How many weeks would you like to commit to carousing?
Oh,
10 whole weeks of carousing.
awesome.
You're covered in tattoos.
I don't know what half of them mean. I don't know, like maybe a couple weeks.
Okay.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, 2
some
weeks.
Sort of, and then maybe fall into like the researching
Sure.
of
Okay.
Roll
Roll me a persuasion check. We'll do it for 2 weeks. It'll be, I think it's 25 gold pieces a week, so it's 50 gold even.
How many?
Just the one.
Just one. Okay. 9.
And then you add
Okay.
persuasion.
Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you definitely make a solid contact. What sort of friend would you like to have made?
A fun one.
A fun one.
Someone a good friend. I mean, I'm somebody trustworthy.
Okay. Another sailor, or are you interested in something else?
Sailor.
Sailor?
Yeah.
Okay. Sailor in the fleet or outside of the fleet?
In honor of Fleet Week coming up, let's go with in the fleet.
In the fleet. All right.
That's
What
right.
what sort of name would you like to give them? Jeffrey. Yes. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, yes.
Jeffrey, our friendly half-orc sailor.
Sure.
Great. Sounds good to me. So that is 2 weeks. You have 8 weeks remaining.
And if I could possibly learn how to sail a boat, that'd be
Sure.
also
What's your
helpful.
intelligence modifier?
0.
Great. So you're going to spend the other 8 weeks working towards that goal,
Okay.
but not quite making it.
Okay, but
You have to get to it's a total of 10 weeks.
Right.
So you're 2 weeks shy.
that's fine.
Yeah, but mark those down, and that's going to cost you 200 gold, 25 a week for that. Pardon me as I try to bring things up, and my phone fights me. Don't do that. Good fun.
So that was 9 weeks. So it was 8. How many weeks of what? It was 8 weeks of sailing and 1 week of
2 weeks of
two
Carousing.
2 weeks of carousing with Jeffrey,
Mhm.
and then 8 weeks of him teaching me how to sail.
yes.
Carousing isn't free.
No. So it should be a total of 250 gold
Okay.
for her, cost-wise. Okay.
You get that, and if you don't, someone else does. But
You absolutely have that covered.
we definitely have
Yeah.
money for tattooing.
Jeffrey on you.
We're tattooing Jeffrey.
Just
And
the name
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey or his face?
Yep, whatever you want, baby. We got
Your
you.
choice.
It's a special friend.
Yeah.
It's gonna teach me how to sail. His name's spelled with a G, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
Joffrey?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Nothing
He's-
changes about the orc. He just now wears a fedora. Like, this is
Dora.
He's Joffrey the Sailor Man.
Like Jeffrey Rush. That kind of.
He does look.
I mean,
like
if it's Jeffrey
Okay.
Rush, then yes, I 100%.
He's a very.
I
I'm
do this.
imagining like Jeffrey Rush.
Yep, nope, down.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Rush looks like an orc.
Yeah.
Yeah, little green hue, little tusk. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a very specific friend.
It is a very specific friends. You guys have made your way into the town of Dafford, formerly central to this region. It held the castle keep that was used by the lords of the area long before the Republic was formed. It controls everything in about 10 days walk from here. So a fairly central place. The Imperial military does have an establishment here, although they serve more of a city guard sort of capacity than they do a armed force that is sent afield. They also deal with local issues and put down monster incursions and roving bands and bandits and things along those lines. It is a pretty large city. Not quite metropolis, not quite the capital, but most things you're looking for you could find here. You guys have made it to the inside, and other than the northwest region, which occupies that castle keep, as well as that arcane school behind its own much older, curved, heavy stone walls, the rest of the city is laid out in a grid. Very easy to navigate. On the morning of the 8th of Savages, we are solidly in fall. We're late fall at this point, and the weather has begun to turn. You've probably had a few minor flurries or overnight frosts for sure. You guys are about, think like northern France, maybe Virginia, a little higher. About like that. You guys have gathered up in the Imperial. Tybalt is eating, seemingly for the first time, comfortably in a very long time. He is a bit underweight, but and a little threadbare. But you can tell, for those of you that haven't met him, he's a man that at some point very much kept himself in fashion. His vests are usually etched and brocaded. His shirts, fine, soft clothing, silks and cottons, but functional. And next to him is Animus, shield leaned up against his chair, mace at the side, picking at a little bit of sort of bread and meat, as he's seems to be having just ordered things so that he could offer them over to Tybalt. It's about 9 a.m. The three of you probably arrived late last night, so you have made your way into where you know your friends are and have been established. Can we go around and describe everybody to each other? You guys may not have met formally, but you have at least seen each other on the boats in recent months.
We can do the nod.
Yeah, you absolutely can do the nod. You can. You're like, hey, you're on that boat, aren't you?
Hey, man,
This guy. All right.
I was gonna.
Friend you. I was thinking about you the other day. Right. God, I'd like you to meet everyone. This is just so great that we're all here.
Let's start with Katerina, please.
So Katerina she's about 6 feet tall. She's tiefling, so she has these huge horns, but she wears a big hat that the horns go through. She is dressed in kind of Dia de los Muertos clothes, and she hikes up her skirt so you can see her boots. And she's got her dagger on her thigh.
And she's red?
And she's brownish red.
Okay.
And then she wears a skull mask, a half skull mask over her face.
Yeah, Guthrie, half elf, about 5'10", slender, kind of beanpole slender, has 2 different colored eyes, like mid-length, shaggy, like dirty blonde hair. Yeah, his outfit is sort of a take on leather armor, albeit with more of a blue, kind of teal-ish almost, with fringe on the doublet and the chaps. And he also perpetually has standard performer's grease paint on in traditional kind of clown visage. Yeah.
Rose, she's a tiefling. She's about 5'10". She's kind of this bluish green kind of color, and she has this hair that I think the best way to describe it is, imagine if somebody has never seen a mirror in their life and attempted to and never combed their hair in their life, and that's about what happened, because she really hasn't seen a mirror or had a comb. So it's quite wild. She has the horns, but you almost can't even see them because of the hair. It's a lot. And she's dressed in sort of this general standard pants and shirt and kind of she's you can tell it was never an outfit that was like designed to be worn together. It's just sort of like pieces that she has acquired through her journeys.
I'm just hearing the arms of the angels every time I
She is not a kitten with pink eye.
No, but we can't see her
Well, I
horn.
mean, you
For
can
just
see
2 silver
them.
pieces a day,
You can wash her hair.
You can buy
so
a
you can
hairbrush
see
for
her
Ro.
horns.
I mean, you could see them. It's just a lot of, the hair is big.
The mane. Yeah.
There's
Yes.
so much of it.
A lot.
I didn't know there was so much. Maddie is a human. She's about 6 feet tall. She has big, curly Merida hair. She dresses sort of in piratey clothes, browns and greens. She a big girl. She thick. She chunky. And she has a rapier and a short sword. I'm going to give you a list of all of the hidden daggers that she has so that they don't come out of nowhere. Because I
Okay.
realized I mentioned some the other day.
Mhm.
It's like, we should chat. She has several. She also has this stupid monkey, Blanche. She's a white capuchin. Everyone loves Blanche. Blanche does not like me.
Blanche likes you fine.
What? Oh, that's what I wanted when I bought the damn monkey. It likes me
What
fine.
did you want?
And for 20 cents a day.
Companionship. And you know what I didn't get? Companionship. And then you know where I went looking for it? Satan.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's the
All
first one.
I'm
wrong.
saying is it's all Blanche's fault. So,
You went looking for love in a talking sword. Who hasn't done that?
well, I couldn't get it from a monkey.
Yeah, that's true. Tale as old as time.
Blanche does what you say.
Sometimes.
More than not.
Yeah, but she doesn't like me.
She likes you.
How
What
many
makes you
hidden
think she
daggers
doesn't like you?
does Blanche have?
Blanche doesn't have any, but she does have. She has a +3 in stealth and sleight of hand.
There you go.
So
So keep an eye on your
Blanche has
shit.
stats.
yeah, she'll keep an eye on everybody's
Yeah,
shit. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Rover's tall. He's 7 feet tall. Big warm eyes. He's a hugger. I'm apologize in advance. He's got brown fur with like little patches of green, which you don't know if natural coloring or just like moss that's kind of growing there. He's also got some fungus or mushrooms growing on his back that occasionally he'll be eating food and talking with you guys, and he'll just sort of like just
Season it?
season it, crumble up a little bit just to get some
Feed it,
organic material back there and moisture
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but he's got a cloak on, just kind of a perpetual smile, just happy to be in the room where it happened.
Keth is a wood elf. She's a little short for an elf. She's about 5'3". She grew up in the Feywild. She's kind of got a wildness to her. She does not speak Elvish because she never learned. Her hair is wild and matted, and there's like bits of twigs and flowers and sticks. Some of it just naturally end up in her hair, and some of it she sticks in. She also sticks little shiny things in her hair when she finds little shiny beads or anything else that will stick into her hair. She has kind of like a dress kind of thing, closer to a potato sack, that's kind of constantly torn with rips. I mean, she has this cantrip mending, but she really only uses it when someone reminds her that there are too many holes and she needs to fix some of them, because she tends to constantly rip new holes in all of her clothing and things. She's a little scattered because she's kind of new to this place, and the place that she grew up in is very, very, very different than this place. And and she's got a bit of a sugar addiction.
So
The commune comes to town.
So a pirate, a clown, and
Dia de los Muertos.
Versus this is the best episode of West Side Story.
Yeah.
And she's gonna love Blanche.
Fine.
Are we the sharks?
You have to be.
I can turn it into one if that helps.
Yes. This is. I mean, I know it's not versus. Just this is fucking beautiful, man. I love the fackers.
You guys have gathered around a table around breakfast time. As I said, Tybalt is eating Animus. No helmet at the moment. What?
He's eating.
No, he's Animus is
Oh, okay, comma.
Yeah.
He's eating Animus.
He's eating Animus. We're very chill about this. No one is raising an eyebrow.
No helmet at the moment.
Yeah.
He wants us to kill him.
Yeah.
So,
He's making eye contact. He's really trying to signal into everyone, like, "Hey, is anyone going to do anything about
I
this?"
just want to know where our lines are, and apparently we don't have them.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to do to start the day? Or...
Big old, the heartiest breakfast they have. As much grease, meat, and carbs that I can fit on a plate, with it some probably still spilling over. Guthrie knows that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and if you don't feel terrible when you walk away from the table, did you really eat? So, yeah.
It is arranged and brought.
Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, I am chin deep in that when whoever else walks in. I am. Yeah.
So Guthrie was up early.
Yep.
Breakfast has been prepared for him. What is everybody else up to?
I don't have them written down, so I think I only have the one still. Can we get healing potions from these people?
I believe there's some sort of apothecary or.
I mean, from the Imperial. Do we have to go outside?
For something as mundane as that, it's probably cheaper for you to go outside.
Right, fucking fair. Shit. All right.
I don't mind taking a walk if you want to go take a walk.
Did I leave Jeffrey on the ship?
Yes.
Fucking squirrel.
Jeffrey remains on the show.
Yeah.
You okay? You gonna-
Fine.
Oh Lord. I just. Sorry. Do we know what it is we're doing today?
I think that's up to you guys.
Right. Any well, you guys are. Oh my God, you're new. So, do you have any sites you'd like to see, or
Yes,
which ones?
all of them.
Yes.
Great.
Cool. Short list.
If, right. Let's not do the temples. I'm a little templed out myself.
Yeah, you guys seemed a little bedraggled when you got in recently.
I was going to. Animus speaks up. I was going to travel down back into the crypts and see if I could relocate that Riberos library. I wonder if it is itself valuable or if I was specifically the target.
You want to move some books?
No, I want to see what of value is in the library.
Oh,
We're
we're
gonna
looting the
steal some
library.
books.
Okay,
That's
we're on
fucking
board with
all
that.
right.
Absolutely. Why didn't you say so?
Please,
Yeah,
thank
we're
you.
good.
Mhm.
I could go and lend support. I don't need any books right now, but or anything of that nature.
For those of you that have just arrived, the library is beneath the city, attached to some crypts.
Yeah,
Possibility of the undead.
it's a good place to
No,
keep
not
books.
really. It's been sanctified out of its skull.
From what we understand, no. But possibility of angry mages or mage-bred abominations or really just any number of things.
Yeah.
Well, then it sounds like you could use all the support you can get.
No friends though, so we should be fine.
We're not sure. Friends could be everywhere.
Fuck. Well, good.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So let's catacomb it up.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you all take the day and do any shopping or preparations you need. And then as the sun goes down, we will gather back up and
Fair.
head below ground.
So as the sun sets,
We're
we're
going,
going to gather together, go into the crypts.
Well, now, in Animus's defense, I will say it would probably be a little less conspicuous than us going into the catacombs in broad daylight.
I want to agree with you, but Guthrie, honey, I gotta tell you, us going shopping in broad daylight is going to be suspicious.
Well, maybe we pair off. I don't think we all have to. We're all planning on hitting up the same places. We could probably
Good point. I think it's the fact that we're traveling together that makes it an issue.
It's true.
If we break off into little splinter cells,
exactly.
they'll never know.
Yeah, no, they won't be able to put us all together. No.
That's right.
Would you be more
Why is-
comfortable if we arrived at the crypt at different times?
No, it's just the crypts at night are usually not the best time.
It's pretty dark down there regardless of the time of day.
It's fair.
I was thinking it's just more creepy as fuck, but they're
Well,
fine.
yeah, it's spooky. Yeah.
What hour would you like to meet, Madeline?
It's fine.
I
Well, we need to go shopping and give them the, 2-cent tour, whatever we can do.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 p.m. Does that feel better for you?
Yes.
Yeah, works for me. Yeah.
I'll see you all at
gives us
2.
time for a brisk walk. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
No one's going to fuck with crazy people going into a crypt at 2 in the afternoon.
Shopping montage.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Get in, losers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this nonsense walks into the
Okay,
no.
yeah. This is usually the time that people tend to wrap up checks. So this is when they see this people just coming in. They're like, I can be somewhere else.
Does anyone have anything that they absolutely do need to purchase, or are we just going?
So, Ro, you begin with 750 gold pieces, I believe.
Oh, yay.
So
And
Ro
you
would like
should
to
have
buy us
lost
all a
250
coat.
of that.
Well, I have 500 left.
You have 500 left.
Great. What can I get for 500?
A nice
What would
coat
you
to
like?
share.
Yes.
I don't know. What do I don't know.
You can
what
get armor.
I
You
want.
can get. Ooh, let's see what we have that you can just.
Yeah. Oh,
have.
yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Let's go to the book. Consignment shop
Ooh.
first.
I'm gonna have some time.
Oh,
Sorry.
we don't have much left. Demon Prince Dowsing Amulet, Rod of the Pack Keeper. No, no, you don't still have stuff. Anyone need scrolls or want scrolls?
Yeah.
No, because your sorcerer's not wizards.
You can still use them.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we have them, but that's fine. Time Stop, Protection from Undead, a +1 Morning Star,
Mm.
Scroll of Dissonant Whispers, Splint Mail of Poison Resistance, which I don't think any of us can wear.
Nope.
2 Clawed Gauntlets, a Crystal Ball.
That'd be fun in the crypt.
That'll be fun everywhere.
Yeah.
Bro gets a crystal ball.
There we go.
Give me your pencil. Your pencil. Dear God. Bro. Scroll of Melt's Acid Arrow, Rod of Teleportation Circle, 2 Poisoner's Sheets for daggers.
Does anybody have daggers?
You
I
have a
have a
dagger.
dagger.
Yeah, it's only like a one-time use thing.
I can still use it once. That's fine.
I mean, like you can still do it. It's just like the poison only works the one time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I'll
okay.
take those.
But the dagger still works as a dagger.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you two both of them. Okay, so that's Ro and Cat. No, there's an R, not a Po. Karina. Collapsible boat.
Mhm.
Long sword of wounding. Smoke. I mean, we have under spore masks, an iron stone of protection, +2 wand of the war mage, some ointment, hellfire plate armor.
Oh yeah. We do have some gnarly. Yeah. There is some gnarly. So good news, bad news. We do have a set of plate armor, which I know none of us still can wear. For one thing, it's good plate armor. However, if it does have an ability that's kind of like a lightning bolt that can shoot out of it, that costs you a bit of health. And if you kill something with it, it sends it to the 9 realms of hell. It sends it to the 9 hells.
Yeah. But
Can we just hold it?
I would not say no to the Ioun Stone of
okay.
protection.
Don't you already have one?
Nope.
I want to know about that collapsible boat.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Because if you have it, then it is officially like a blow up one. I'm sorry. Like, I realize that's not what it is, but if you
Give
have
me
it,
4 hours.
who is Boreal?
Oh, that's
Jeff.
I thought you were Boreal.
He's
No.
Rovar.
he's Rovar.
1, 2, 3,
have too many?
4.
This is the folding boat.
He
It's
has
on
Yeah.
It's like
DDP.
4
Okay,
things.
Yeah.
just check.
Yeah. He sure does.
Okay.
He got what?
He has 4 things.
Yeah, you just.
Boreal, we're going to speak. Yeah, so you want the what do you want? What the fuck you want? You want the Iron Stone.
The Iron Stone of Protection. That would be great.
Rovar.
Unless anybody else thinks they could use it.
That sounds very practical. I don't want it.
Wait until you see how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. But she's got a boat now.
Do I have a boat? How much was it?
We have a boat in
It's
the
just
bag.
part of their
Oh, it's just stuff you have.
things,
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is this
We're not
is-
even
Oh,
shopping
you already
yet.
have this stuff.
Yeah, no,
okay.
yeah,
this
this
is
is-
amazing.
Yeah.
Before we go shopping, hold it back, hold it back, hold it back, hold it
Shake, shake,
Boat.
shake, shake, shake. Yeah.
What you want?
Anything catch your eye?
There's a couple of things that apparently belongs to Boreal stamped.
Yeah, exactly. Property of Boy, there's a label just on some of it.
15,000
Like a label
scrolls.
maker.
Yeah.
Fucking label maker. I'm sorry. What's your name and how do you spell it? No, you. I got it.
Tracy.
No, you're
Cat.
Oh, my cat. Cat.
Cat.
Yes.
That's okay.
Sorry. Words are
Listen,
hard.
if I
Words
don't
are
know
so
your
hard.
name anymore, then it's your fault.
Folding
Cool.
boat.
And then just there
There it
the
is.
cows.
That's a wondrous.
These
item.
cows?
And then we have a cow. No.
In the bag?
No, sadly. All right. So you have.
Don't do that.
We do have Direwolves, though.
This is we. Miko has.
Miku has Direwolves, technically, yes. She's
She
the
has
one
a-
who's, yeah, she's
she
the one.
has a small pack.
She's the pack mother.
They're rolling around right now.
Yeah.
Doing jungle booky stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to say this for Keth's benefit. You do see Rovar take a little stone and throw it up in the air, and then it just starts revolving around his head. That super practical, shiny rock that's revolving around his head. So do with that as you will. Oh, God. Hi.
You can't hear it. We can. That's why it's protection. We will try to kill you. So right, we can go get some weapons if you'd like some weapons. We can go get some armor.
I think I have a lot of weapons though, don't I? I've got a dagger, dart, I've got a crossbow.
Oh shit, she's fine.
Yeah, no, she's lit up.
Yeah.
That's just stuff that you can use.
Oh,
This is
what's the stuff that I have?
you ain't got
I
shit.
used
So
to-
let's go get her some weapons.
Yeah. To the
Hot diggity.
to the blacksmith.
Can you use long swords?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go get her some weapons, kids.
Weapons it is. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys interested in standard weapons, or do you want something fancy?
Fancy.
Weapons. She should. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, she has to buy something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we could do a fancy dagger, light crossbow, quarterstaff, or
Crossbow would be
sling.
fun. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones.
Ah,
Yeah, but
okay.
new Game of Thrones, so it's still okay.
Yeah.
I watch your updates when I'm watching the thing. I'm like, what are
I'm
you
on season
talking
5 of Game of Thrones.
Oh,
and
right.
I kind of like have been live tweeting.
Which is
Mm.
great, but it's always like as I'm watching that episode, I'm like,
Oh.
what are you talking about with Davos?
I'm like the I just got to the part where like the satellite Lannister joined a cult.
Yeah.
But he's satellite Lannister.
Like he's not one of the main core.
Nope, that's exactly
He's
what he is.
elsewhere.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
he's
I'd like
Iron
a
Fist.
crossbow.
I
Yeah.
got you.
He sure is.
Here's what they got. +1 blowgun, +1 javelin, +1 rapier, short bow, spear, +2 scimitar, and dagger of venom.
Should be back dagger. Is there just like a regular?
So like a regular bow.
It's a magic bow, magic short bow.
She can only use other weapons apparently.
You can only use what? None of the things I said.
No,
Dagger,
dagger.
dart, light crossbow, quarterstaff, and sling. So I guess That poison dagger?
Yeah.
That is the only thing on that list.
All right.
Roll me 2d10.
That's
11.
11,000 gold.
yeah, we got you.
Do I have that?
I'll give you. I've only got 500, but I'll give it to you.
No, we've got party gold.
11,000?
Wait,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
No.
magic.
that's not happening. Sorry, because we have like 16 something left.
Okay,
No.
Okay.
I love
Do we
you,
have
but
a
no.
normal dagger?
Yes.
How much is that one?
Whatever the player's handbook says.
Way less.
Yeah.
Way less.
Significantly
Less.
Like
less.
it's like 10 gold.
You can get all of that for like so little money.
Where in the player's hand?
Oh, shit. Where's Matthew?
89. Also check the index. So,
That font is very small.
Are we getting weird looks from the people in the town?
you do get some. Not any of you individually would probably get them, but you have gathered yourselves in such a outlandish coalition
Okay.
that
Oh man, I love that. With the Atlantis
gold.
Coalition.
that you guys do stand out. Now, the Empire itself is a very diverse place
Okay.
as far as race goes, as far as societies go. There is no uniformity, even in the heart of the Empire, which is where you guys are. There are absolutely some buildings that are of devout dwarven precision architecture next to what you would suppose are sort of traditional stick shacks of like kobolds and things.
Got it.
One of the big things of Aldrich's crusade was in the years and generations following, the people were sort of broken up and moved to different towns so that different races, nobody thought of themselves as an elf first. They thought of themselves as a imperial citizen first. You guys sort of look like a show, partly because you have a clown
Sure.
wandering around with you, and you stand out for those reasons. But you're probably the tallest person you see. Not a lot of monstrous races this far in. There are a couple of half orcs and maybe a couple of full orcs that are tall, but not quite furbolg.
Got it.
Tall. And so, yeah. Is there anything else you guys would like to go looking for?
The dagger was too bold.
Perfect. And just the health potions.
I wouldn't mind.
That might be smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my one healing spell, and so I think a few potions.
If we're going to go into the catacombs in the middle of the day, I
Yeah.
would much rather.
I stocked up. So,
Okay.
so I've got some abilities to help and things of that sort. So, can I throw 400 at you to put into the
I'll dance for it, yeah.
into the group sort of?
Oh, I mean, if you want to, you absolutely don't have to.
No. I figured I got my use stone, but I'll hold on to 100 of it. And Furbolgs believe in the distribution of wealth. Thank you,
Listen,
Indigo.
You saw me. We all saw me. I put up a fight. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So
I was at
400 of them.
400. Thank you.
Any sort of like beggars or people on the street? Any other
There
disparity
are
of?
there are a few. Yeah, there are a few downtrodden. There are a few lower income status. Absolutely. I will say it's not rampant.
Right.
But you pass as you wander around for the day. Maybe 4.
Okay. 2 gold each one.
Absolutely.
So you go through.
Yeah. Just check that off.
Yep.
You guys make your way. You do wander around the town. You find Hera's Wondrous Apothecary. It's a 2-story sort of small iron tower almost. Has sort of thick vines and healing herbs and plants that grow up along it, sort of like a creeping moss
Whoa.
to it. Yeah. Hera is the proprietor. She's there. Greets you as you guys make your way in. And she has some very lovely wooden, sort of natural wood kind of shelves You can see sort of the bark of the trees around the edges and things like that. So,
What is she?
Elf. Yeah. And I believe you said you were looking for healing potions.
Yes.
Wonderful. Let me see what I have. She goes, she pulls out, she has 3 up off the shelf, and she sort of checks behind the counter and pulls out a 4th potion. She has 3 regular healing potions, 1 greater healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Every regular one is 75 gold pieces, and the greater is 350.
All right.
You willing to haggle?
What are you offering?
Less than that.
Mind if I go for it?
I mean, you're more than welcome to. I'm most appreciative. Let's fusion dance this one together.
Yeah, boom.
I think I've only got. Oh Lord, Blanche, can you bring me my coin purse, please? Does she do it? Thank you.
I don't know why it's a chihuahua, not a... I don't know what...
Thank you. Blanche. Oh, right. Now, what do you think? What would be good for you and me both? You know, going out. Really? You think you need a great... Well, you are rather brave, aren't you, small one? Well...
It's amazing that she can talk to me.
And ever since they've, ever since our little friend got rid of my good sword, I've had to work with this one, so it's just not doing
It
me
is
as
a little
well.
lackluster, you know.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to feed Blanche a
Let's knock 150 off of it, huh?
Yeah. For the four of them, yeah.
I thought it was just 3.
With the three
There's 3
regular and 1
regulars.
greater.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Are we looking for the 3 regular?
Make a persuasion check.
I will help her.
I didn't take any of my dice out, so this should be a good night, right?
Yeah.
Earn you a 20?
Yeah, right. I got 28.
Fuck you, 17.
Okay. You guys talk to her for a few minutes, and she seems very amicable, and she, as you make your suggestion, that is quite the discount. I can't give you 2 regular healing potions for free, which is exactly what you just asked me to do.
Not in some words.
If you would like to buy the greater for $250, I can do that, but that's about it.
Perhaps we could come to some other sort of arrangement, maybe not money, but something.
Yeah. Is there anything we could help you with, and any potential good or service you might be in need of?
Yes.
Roll me a percentile.
17.
Okay. Sure.
All right, motherfuckers.
When the DM says
Yes,
sure,
it's your favorite. It's your favorite. It's the favorite tone, really. It's the tone. It's not just the sure.
It's not what you say, it's how you
okay.
say it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
It's the I'll raise you voice.
Oh, it's not the I'll raise you. It's I heard you.
God.
I actually, yes, there is something I need. Down in the sewers of the city,
Perfect.
there are some rather disgusting vile creatures, although they are somewhat useful, known as Otyach.
Gesundheit?
Bless you.
They consume filth.
Oh.
But the enzymes that they use can be used to create very powerful acids and poisons. something else I traded. Now, I did have a supplier, but he is no longer with us. And I am fairly certain his Otiok have made their way into the sewers below. If you were to bring me such a thing, I would give you 100 gold per vial.
I think that can be.
Yeah.
I think that sounds reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Why not? Sure thing.
And you all, when you return with those, we can do business.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go. We'll get this OTO. We'll.
Yeah. Just the one?
Oh, I don't know how many there are.
Yeah, but
I
it's 100 a vial, so we can probably, if there's more than one, I would imagine we could probably get more than one vial per one, and then we can really kind of.
I have 6 vials.
There we go. Perfect.
You can also stop by any other sort of glass blowers. You want something enchanted?
I was going to say,
It's a very mild enchantment, but it is something that will prevent the glass from corroding.
Yeah.
How do we milk a what? Okay. How does one like extract?
I believe it's in the teeth, in the gums of the teeth.
Okay.
Right.
Because it's the
sort of like
it's the enzymes.
So like a rattlesnake.
Sort of like, the rattlesnake, exactly.
Yes.
Kind of like milking a rattlesnake. Okay, yeah, I got that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how? Okay. And these and what do they? How big are they?
They can. I think they can get up to the size of about a horse.
Say a whore?
Horse.
Horse.
Whore.
I don't think we want a horse-sized anything.
I would prefer that to a horse-sized something.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, right. Sure.
Yeah, I'm still on board with
Are
this
they
plan.
aggressive? Is there like a time when they're more sleeping? Are they nocturnal?
I am
2
unsure.
p.m. at the crypts.
I've never met them. I don't document their sleeping schedules.
And do you have a brief description of what they look like so we don't accidentally like try to milk a horse? Or
I can.
Megan knows what they are. I don't know why though.
I do.
Why do I know that what they?
I'll tell you what. Roll. Everybody that wants to can roll me. I'll take Arcana or Nature.
Can do. 19.
16.
14.
22.
9.
Anything above a 15 means you can recognize. You would recognize it.
Arcana 18.
Mm-hmm. So,
God.
looks like that.
Um,
Giant sack of flesh, big toothy maw.
And I realize
It's got
Rose doesn't-
tentacles.
Oh, spike tentacles. Like
Spike
a Venus
tentacles.
flytrap. Okay.
And it's got eyes in the tentacles.
It
And
sure
they-
does. Why
they
wouldn't
live
it?
in garbage,
The
Yeah.
sewage, yeah. And they eat garbage.
Like the dump.
like the
Yeah.
dump. Okay.
So they're just like the raccoons of Dungeons. and
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
bottom feeders.
The trash man.
Hunters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly right.
Cuddly, like
Some
cuddly
Dungeons and
raccoons. Cuddly
Dragons.
raccoons.
cute.
That's right.
Yeah.
They don't kill you at all.
No.
Exactly.
Why would
Now,
they
do
kill
they
you?
only eat filth or are they like aggressive?
And what's your definition of filth here? Because I've been called it several times.
Yes.
I know that is what they sustain themselves on. From what I understand, they're not terribly picky.
That's fair. Why would you be at that point? Yeah.
You get to it. Yeah.
I mean, he has eyes for hands.
Do we have time before we're supposed to meet up? With
Yeah. I mean, what? You guys have gone to 2 places. I imagine you started at 9 in the morning. Even if you spent an hour finding a
Right.
place, shopping around at each of them, it's 11. Also, Animus said to meet tonight. If you guys want to just
True.
send them a letter to
I'm
push
going to
it
send
back.
Blanche.
You want to
because
send
There you
Blanche?
go.
Blanche ain't going to OTO Glands.
Okay.
Does anyone else
Sure.
have something they'd like to send back with Blanche, perhaps?
I'd like to write a letter
My
to
eternal
Jeffrey.
friendship.
All right, Blanche, go hug her.
We're gonna be the best of friends.
She pats you on the forehead.
Tiny white slut.
She'll run back over to Madeline.
Uh-huh. All right, I'll write a little something to.
Okay.
Dear Animus, how are you? Check yes or no if you're fine. All right. So we'll meet him tonight.
Okay.
P.S. Hope Tibble's still
pulls
alive.
your-
Is he done eating you yet?
Blanche pulls your earring as she goes.
Bitch, no.
Are you chasing her down?
No, would she take my earring?
No.
Oh,
she just tugged it.
Oh.
That's how you lose earrings. That's how you lose earrings, kids.
Ears.
That's why I wasn't allowed to pierce them. Until I left for 3 months. And then, whoops. I was in a piercing gun.
Trip
Okay.
to the sewers.
So you guys would like to
And Rogue
head?
can't recognize these things, right? Because she got a 9.
They describe it to you.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
great.
tell you. It's a like an octopus. If you ever could imagine that an octopus fucked a Venus flytrap, that's pretty much what it looks like,
With legs.
with legs and tentacles.
Oh boy, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really cute. I mean, they are.
So she'll
Well,
take
not everybody
point,
thinks
and
so,
then,
but I do.
That's
Yeah,
important. Do they talk?
That's a good
Well,
question.
sometimes they talk to your head.
Oh, well,
Shit.
Do they talk to everybody's head or just hers?
I can't really say for certain.
I know they can talk to mine. I don't know about yours. Have they ever talked to your head?
Well, I think we should let her try to talk to these things.
We're
Have
gonna let
you
you
ever-
go in first.
Have you ever dealt with one of these?
No. I'm sure they look terrifying. I don't
So
know.
here's a quick one. Does anyone actually know how to milk an otiug?
I mean, if it's from the teeth and gums,
Grip it by the.
yeah, I guess carefully.
Right. All right. Good.
Yeah.
I think. Do we have any sort of latex
Yeah.
material?
Now,
No.
I mean, we thankfully.
And I'm not wasting it on this.
I'm gonna
No, but
say.
listen.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. Guthrie has a latex allergy. I'm gonna say this.
It's a bargain for late.
Yeah. Mansion's a wondrous thing. We do have a robe, and I can cast invisibility on people. So if necessary, we could either send said invisible stealth rogue to try to figure out
You know
how
I
to milk.
I'm a rogue too.
Yeah, we have 2 rogues, so I could turn either one of you invisible.
Yeah, like I said, I'm 2 rogues.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Mage Hand. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if Mage Hand will allow me to.
I mean, I'm willing to take that chance as well. That sounds like a way safer option.
This is how we find out.
Does anyone have Unseen Servant? Will the Unseen Servant milk this thing?
I'm just saying.
I have darkness.
We are
and hellish
officially those people
rebuke.
that ate things to find out what you could and couldn't eat
We
so humanity could continue.
We are
You're
those
the
pioneers.
heroes.
Someone had to do it.
That's
It's
right.
true.
What does this spell do? I don't
We
know. Let's
saw
go
this
fuck around with some
come out.
OTX and find out.
Yeah.
We saw this come out of that chicken's ass. Let's eat it.
That's yeah, absolutely. That's
That's
shit.
us.
The hippie one.
Which
Yeah.
one? Dave?
Kath. Do you have a piece of cloth that's about to need mending that you could just easily rip off?
Yeah, like anywhere here.
Listen, so
There
you
you go. There you go.
guys
Where-
start
Give me the
ripping
sack.
your clothes
From,
off.
from where did you rip? It's
From
important.
whence?
If it's important that Maddie knows.
It's kind of down around the bottom of my dress.
All right, so we're gonna take some. What size opening are these vials? So we're gonna science this.
Okay.
Alright.
That size.
That's
No,
like
hold on.
the opening.
Hold on.
Oh, that's a vial.
Ooh,
This is a
fancy.
It has all the health potion pores you need,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it says on the side.
So
It says on the inside, but you can't really read it.
So I'm gonna take
Vial.
another vial. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna take the cloth, then I'm going to put it over, kind of like a cheesecloth thing,
Mhm.
and then so the fang. How big are the fangs? Are they?
They
will
got-
fit in
they
this?
I don't know if I can stretch enough. How much? We've never actually seen one before. We just found out really about them today.
Okay, so assuming they have a standard sized fang, it's gonna puncture, and that's how you get the venom out of snakes. So it should burn.
Well, you also have to like pull it back and push them a little bit,
Yeah.
like
So
like a ketchup dispenser.
But if
again,
we
mage
can get
hand.
it-
We can just
listen,
kind of like
if,
press
if
on the
we,
back
but they will. It
and
will
just kind of
strike.
put the
If we get a strike, then it will strike
Do we know if they have to be alive to be milked?
That's a good question as well. I mean, look, here's what I'm going to say.
What was the highest of your
22?
22?
22?
Yeah. Perfect. So
No,
we're going
they
to go.
don't know or no, they don't
Okay.
have to be.
Oh, no, they don't have to be.
Okay, so we're going to kill these things and then milk them when it's safe, right?
It's just the I mean, they're
The enzyme and the
gums.
Yeah.
You can still squeeze the
Perfect.
gums.
So we didn't have to kill all of them. We just had to take down one and then.
You don't know how much you get from
Exactly.
And then
That's
we
fair.
have to keep the rest of them, if there's rest of them, calm while we milk that
Do
one
we-
and
do we
assert
have to
dominance
kill
over
it?
the rest of the OTIs.
We make full eye contact with them. You will watch us as we do this.
So we take your
Boy.
cool little contraption that you made, and then I cast an illusion of something that it would want to attack
Yes.
around it.
Us.
And then
Us,
we get a
yes.
live stick,
We don't
and we
need
put it forward, and it attacks it, and
Right.
then the venom goes in.
Right. It's like
Right?
it's like whenever you
How
milk a
could this plan go
rattlesnake.
wrong?
And then we don't have to kill it.
Thank you.
Are we?
That's where I'm on. I'm at the no killing.
We're at the no. Don't kill the shit eater. Don't kill the shit eater. Thoughts and feelings.
I mean, I feel like we're just transitioning them into the next state of their being.
Okay, so
Kill
we
the
got one.
shit
Kill the
eaters.
shit
Alright.
eaters. Okay.
You know my answer.
Kill the shit eaters.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no problem killing the. Here's what I know. Let's do. I'm gonna give them a chance. If they make a move on me, I will not hesitate to kill them. But I will not go in there meaning to kill them unless they try to kill me first.
Oh no! If it attacks me, I'm going to kill it really
There we
bad.
go. Okay, so see, we're good. We're on
Yeah.
the same page. Okay.
I will say that they do seem to perform a function.
Yeah, exactly.
we don't-
They're bottom feeders.
We don't know what sort of disruption we might cause to the local ecology. And
It might
should,
it could create a vacuum and allow an invasive
Yes.
species. This is true, but besides that point, I really want to get this paper or gold, as it were, and so I'm good with getting these vials filled.
I
as
don't
much
want
as
to
I
die.
can.
If we could
Yeah,
get some
that
healing
too.
potions,
Yeah.
less than 500. That would be
Let's do that.
sweet.
All right. So
Did we get a written contract from that woman?
No, but if we roll in there with OTO poison, she doesn't give us what we want. I kill her and take everything in her
Yeah.
shop. It's really that fucking
or we just throw the otic poison in her face. You know, there's many ways of doing it. It's like
Let's
yeah,
not waste
Then
it.
she
We
grabs them
Fair.
all and drinks them.
yeah, exactly.
We can just kill her and take her
That's
shit.
true.
Fine.
That's a fair point.
No
Yeah,
one's. I haven't been able to pirate in years.
this is fair.
Ever since I
Yes.
hooked up with you children, so just let me pirate.
I'm making this canon that we're having this conversation in her shop.
Oh, 100%. We have not left the shop. We're just watching us.
Take everything in the shop. And she's like
Pirate.
wiping the counter.
We'll be back with your otic poison, ma'am.
Sorry, did you say what sewer opening they were closest to, or did
Yeah.
you know?
Just
the
the
NPC
sewers.
does not have that information.
son.
You've been through all those conversations.
Oh wait, I do have one more question. What was the name of her contact that had them?
The dead
Oh.
one?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, her contact's name was Cheryl.
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 How did Cheryl die?
She doesn't know.
He maybe just have disappeared.
Yeah,
But maybe they recognize Papa's name.
but we'll try. Maybe here's her. I mean, yeah. Let's.
Cheryl was.
Yeah, can you give a description? Does anyone have like disguised self?
Nope.
Okay, well, never mind. Okay, we have one
Don't you
disguised
have
self.
to like have seen the person?
I mean, you can roughly,
Approximate.
based on what she says. Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, let's get a description of good old Cheryl.
Cheryl was a squirrely little lizard folk man who would occasionally sneak in and out with a wide variety of illicit goods.
Brilliant.
Yeah, sounds like a yeah. All right, I could have partied with Cheryl. Yeah.
The it should be noted the OTO enzyme is not a controlled substance.
Oh, sure.
It's not illegal in any way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
That's what
asking,
we were
I'm not
worried about.
asking
Yeah.
you all to do something that will get you in trouble.
Oh yeah. No, don't worry.
mean,
Like
that
was
I'm
our
relieved about that.
concern.
We are very
That was
concerned about our legal
the
you know,
standing.
we were going
Ma'am,
to
thank
discuss
you
it
very
outside
much.
of your shop. But
Yeah.
it's our best to
Oh,
just
boy.
air out our dirty laundry murder plans.
That sets my mind at ease. I don't know about y'all.
I
but
assume
yeah.
you guys went outside and came back.
Yeah, 100%.
We
Yeah.
did
I'm
it.
giving you the benefit of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we have
didn't
other
assume
problems,
this.
but that's okay.
We're going
The
to
guards
No,
are
I'm
waiting.
saying we did not assume this.
cool. So we're
We
going.
did have this conversation though. Right as we got outside, like that. It's a lot of animated pointing and looking back at her through the window, and then just kind of like
Mhm.
sizing her up. Yeah.
It's a bit of posturing, to like, oh, well, we're not going to really make
So
this
you can
deal.
look like Cheryl.
Squirrely lizard man.
Squirrely
Little.
lizard man.
Little.
Little lizard man.
Can
Squirrely
you-
little lizard
How
man.
little can you get?
She holds her hand at about his height. Kind of describes him. He's about maybe 5'5".
It'll change your height. Just we can't interact with him as though he was. that
Correct.
height.
It depends on the spell. He can make himself about a foot shorter.
I could turn into somebody.
I just remembered I have polymorph as well.
Polymorph.
So
Yes.
What the fuck? All
Yeah.
right, so we'll just keep throwing Cheryls at him.
yeah, exactly. Just a
That
bunch of
doesn't
Cheryls.
work.
Hopefully 3 Cheryls doesn't confuse them. Or startle them. We don't know. We've never encountered them, so we can really speak to their intelligence. Okay, so I think we have the semblance of a couple plans.
That usually works really well when you have multiple plans going into something.
that way you can dovetail into something else as needed.
Considering this wasn't really the plan for the night anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck it, let's
exactly.
just
I'm
kill
okay
some
with
bugs.
this little side mission before we
You
get
guys
to
want to
the
wander into the
catacomb?
sewers? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Absolutely, sewers.
I will let you guys know. This is not a. You won't wander in and be like, "Oh, we got time to go to the crypts." Like, you've chosen your path for the night, which is good. It's a fun path.
Do we want to do this or do we want to do the cribs?
It's a good question. Now knowing
How
that.
much-
Although
I do not want to give you a misconception.
Oh, sure.
if we
Oh, we just wander down
Right.
here and then we're like,
stabby,
yeah,
yes,
we're
yes,
good.
yes.
And then we got it, yeah.
If we go to the crypts, Animus is a cleric, so he does have heals on.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we have enough
Druid as
basic
well.
druid. We have
Right,
we have some
but I don't-
basic.
I have no problem saying,
Heal
"Hey,
coverage.
NPC, heal us." I have a slight problem being like, "Hey, you, heal us."
You can.
What-
Well, just anybody like you, just heal.
Yeah.
That's
How
dick.
much were the base? How much
75?
was 75 for 3 and each one?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then 350 for the bigger one.
Bless you.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
225 plus 350, which is about the price you guys have been running into. And
Everywhere.
So that comes to what?
575?
525,
Yeah.
575.
I mean, we can do. I think crypts is probably better. It'll move plot.
Yeah, I agree.
I've got,
As
I've
fun
got
as
500
chasing these things in the
I'm
sewers
just
does
saying,
sound.
we do know that there's always OTX as a fallback.
Exactly, we do. Yeah,
Just for life.
let's
Okay.
crypt
You
it
know
up.
what? If we get out of this alive, we can try to herd them.
There we go.
And you can get some.
We
can
do
get-
have the staff of the herdsman, don't we?
We have a something, but we definitely have a.
What did it fly?
We have enough woodsy people,
That's true. We do have a lot of naturalists in this particular setup.
but even just in the group, and like in
In
the world in
in
general,
breadth,
we
we do.
got a herd of direwolf. We can get some OTX.
Yeah, boy,
We'll be
howdy.
a real traveling circus.
How are OTOs at pulling carts?
We don't know. We just found out they have eyes in their heads.
That's fair. Oh, and then their tentacles.
Is
I
that
wonder
Yeah.
how they deal with a saddle.
They don't have hands. They just have tentacles.
right? That's what
Yeah.
to me. That's
Yeah,
a hand.
That's a hand. Yeah, I was just being,
Yeah.
being
Which
fair.
kind of
Yeah.
Their hands have big spikes on them, though.
Yeah, they do kind of like spike wedgie.
Probably not a lot.
Yeah.
I would say let's buy the potions.
Yeah.
And then we already know
Yeah.
like
I will buy. I'll buy one of the
I
normal
can buy
potions.
So the total is 475.
Okay, I'll buy
Because
one of.
she-
For all of them?
Yeah, because she is giving you that discount. She
Oh,
knocks
done.
That's true.
You guys
She did
talked
the gift.
100 gold pieces off of her price.
did.
Okay.
So
All right then.
Ro would like to make this purchase so that she can sort of
If
get
Ro
everyone's
must.
trust.
Yeah,
No.
if she's
Well, she's
insists, if
new.
she
She's
insists,
still trying to,
That's good.
prove
we
that
do
she
need to be
is-
bought
it's true. Wine dined.
Listen,
of course.
after this. If we could get ice cream, that would be great too.
Yes,
y'all get to pay for that one.
I like turtle track. All right, so
So we have all.
Is that okay?
rips.
Yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely.
you want to
I'd
mark
rather
those down.
further the plot along. Like, see what we
Yes.
could do.
Yeah,
Like,
so 3
this sounds fun though. If we're gonna do a
3
side
healing
quest, like
I
potions,
kind of want ODX
greater
now,
than
but that's
the
okay. I just want to be queen of the ODX. I asked
Right.
for so little.
you just want to sit on a throne of garbage while they all sit at your feet. Welcome to my sewer den.
Queen of
Garbage.
That's
Queen
all I
of
want. I just want to be in darkest timeline buttercup.
Right. Okay, so I've got 23 gold left.
Perfect. All right.
What?
What?
How much do you have left? Okay. For 2,300. It's like, bitch,
What you did?
no.
We would not have been haggling that much.
I don't do it because I have to.
You got to.
You gotta keep it sharp. All right. So we're gonna wait.
Okay.
So we have,
Till
so we
2
have
p.m.
3.
I already sent Blanche.
That's true. That's gonna be very funny to roll and be like, "Hey, change your plan,"
Change of plans. And then change of plans.
and change to that plan.
Okay, so 3 standard healing potions.
Regular, yeah. Excuse me.
And then one like
Greater.
MRSA level healing potion.
Just greater.
Yeah.
So we have a day to kill with shopping, researching OTUGs.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to get done?
Well, they are new. I think we can.
Yeah, we can show them the highlights.
Yeah. Well,
What would you like to show?
well, Brazilian tour. We know the temple district real well.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Just a real quick kind of. Here's the temples. There you go. You can walk. You can walk down there. We'll stay up here.
I mean, we can. You didn't actually go into the temple.
I wasn't there. No, I think you were the only person of the group currently gathered that has been in.
Oh
the
shit!
temples.
Oh fuck it, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't do anything bad in Satsas.
You didn't do anything bad in any of them.
Well, they kind of killed some people
Well, okay. Yeah.
in part of the complex.
Yeah, it's God of Death.
Yeah, really, they were just doing them a favor.
So right. So I'm going to show off Sats's temple.
Okay.
Put my arm down because I'm in the camera.
Thank you. So yeah, the temple district here in Dafford has 5 temples, one to each of the prime deities. There is Riberos, the god of the afterlife, who is actually sanctified and in control of the crypts that you guys will be visiting. It is his library, as he serves as keeper of the secrets of the dead.
Okay.
Then there is Satsa, queen of the sea and mistress of secrets of the living, things that are hidden and obscured.
She has a library too.
She does have a library as well. You
Mhm.
visited it
Yep.
last game.
I had to blow a horn to get in.
You did. So there is that. There is Anil. She is mistress of the hunt, slayer of monsters, preserver of societies. There is.
She has a grove, right?
She does have a grove. Yes, she is perhaps the most wild and naturalistic, at least as far as the 5 prime.
Hers just sounded really pretty. It was like a park with trees growing like cathedral-esque
It is. Yes.
stuff. I mean, Sass's was cool.
Yeah, Satsa's Satsa's had the saltwater fountains that ran through it, which was
It was super pretty.
good.
Helion has one.
Helion, Emperor of the Sky, and the God King that currently runs the entirety of the Pantheon. His is perhaps the most what we would think of as religious. It is very white and pristine. It is marbles and statues and very sort of
Just what's his face? The
Branos.
oh yes.
Branos is the last one. He is god of forge and fire. He is the architect god. He is the creator.
Which one was the god of death? The first one you talked about?
Riberos.
Reveros.
Yep.
Like Boros, but again.
Yes. Boros, but twice.
What does Reveros's area sort of look like? Is it just
So it is mostly grays and ebonies. It is well kept. It seems to be very much at home in this late fall. And he has his temple is moderately sized. Not quite as big as Helion's, but slightly smaller. What you also notice is that the grounds around his place is the graveyard for the town, as well as there are a number of small mausoleum buildings that stand over them. The iconography associated with it is not, you don't see like reapers or a lot of sort of devils or things like that, but a lot of angels, a lot of like solars and planetars and things like that sort of stand watch over the dead.
Are we aware that the library that we're going into is sort of his?
Yes.
Would you all mind if I met you back at the end where we're all staying, and I could spend a little bit of time here, just wandering about while you continue the tour?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. We'll have the giant flag. You can't miss us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be chanting.
I'm going to spend the rest of my time until it's time to go, just doing general upkeep,
Okay.
like just walking around, mending where I can, as a sort of a please don't kill us if you're able to.
Shit, we never thought to do that.
But just spending time as I sort of appreciate death and as part of who I am. So I will spend the rest of my time until it's around the time to leave, taking care of that.
Okay, yeah. Couple of the priests do come by, and they have their own groundkeepers. They appreciate the help. They're very kind. They'll show you around if you want.
Yeah, are they talkative? Do they tell stories?
Sure. Yeah. You get one of the things that they're used to is people coming by and looking for like grave plots, as well as they're people usually only come here if they're visiting a loved one. They go inside the temple. Inside the temple, they have candles of black and white wax for people to sort of pray and wish good upon their dead loved ones and ill upon their dead enemies. And it's a little thing like that. But most of the time, people only come here for that, or if somebody is about to die and they need to make arrangements. But they do tell you a bit of history about the town. They explain the reason for the crypts, that before the Republic, there was a necromantic outbreak of sort of a plague. And so they sanctified the crypts, and pretty much anybody that died was essentially rushed down below, and so that they wouldn't raise as undead. And so there are entrances to the crypts below at nearly every building within the town. That it is was just a precaution at the time, but it is something that, yeah.
We don't have to RP it, but I'll leave the 92 gold that I still had left on my possession for the next family to come in that's looking for final arrangements. That's a little short. So I leave that as I head back.
Absolutely. That is a fine blessing. Thank you. You guys gather up and you make your way down into the crypts. Many of the crypts, many of the undead, many of the dead down there have been sort of mummified and embalmed in a variety of ways. You are warned that their burial shrouds are very flammable. Other than that, there are rats. You get a fair number of those, some spiders, some bugs down below, but nothing seems terribly ominous. Who here has dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Tiefling, I believe you do. So that is just you, my dude. Are you using the spell dark vision, or are you going to light something up?
I will probably light something up.
Okay.
And just to sort of have a torch with me.
Okay.
As we walk about.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Sounds good. The bringing of light down into the crypt sort of sends the little rats and mice and other vermin creatures scattering whenever they go. And what is the marching order? It's about 10 feet wide. There can be 2 people per line. Animus is with you.
I'll be in the front.
Okay.
I'll hang near the back.
Okay. So who else is in the front? Let's go in order. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Let's put the rogues up front so they can both do their thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2. So they're in the front line. You 2 in the second line.
Perfect.
You guys in the third line, and Animus
Bring up the rear.
bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay. As you guys are traveling, it is easy enough to make it back to the library. Animus had ventured there last night, and after, I'd say probably 20 minutes, he probably takes a wrong turn or 2, but nah, he's got it. He's good. He remembers where he's going. No problem. You guys make your way down into what is a relatively tall library, about 20 feet high. Now, the crypts are pretty far below, and you occasionally do see stairs to like another smaller crypt outcropping, but none of those are labyrinthine. This first level spreads throughout the entire city, and occasionally when you see there, you kind of duck down, you can wave your torch down there, and it's like more like a closet of like, oh, this particular family wanted to all be together, and so here they are.
The prepaid plot.
Yeah, something like that. So, or they all died at the same time, or something that might have been important. As you guys come to the library, they have these two large grand doors, wooden doors, and they are sort of a dark mahogany wood, very rich in its construction. The doors are open as you guys come approaching. I would like all of you to make stealth checks, please.
I want to check. Can I check the traps before
Absolutely.
we?
Yeah. We can do all of that.
Is that investigation? Perception.
In just a moment. Let me get stealth first, and then it'll be investigation.
18.
13.
13.
Got a natural one.
Okay.
13.
13. Animus is quiet as a ghost behind you guys. You almost forget that he's there. And then you just hear this large crash of bones as like one of the little mausoleum things kind of gives way. Ro ends up letting out a yelp of fear as like a skull comes flying at her face. You guys look back, and Animus is standing there like, I didn't mean to. It's all right. Yeah, he had disadvantage, so he had a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not the only one. Make your investigation check.
Fuck you, 7. Looks fine.
You haven't run into any traps so far, and the doors themselves are open. You don't see any sort of glyphs. You don't see any mechanical traps that are in the doorway.
After I check it, I'm gonna kind of push you back a little bit and make sure I go first. Just because it's standard with her. If she doesn't catch something, she still doesn't trust herself.
Okay.
She's old.
She is old.
Durr.
You make your way across the threshold of the doors. Nothing nefarious happens. As you motion for them to come in and join you, I would like all of you to make perception checks, please.
Everyone make a check.
Everyone roll 3d6.
24.
23.
29.
30.
17.
26.
Okay. My oh my. A few things immediately off the bat. The dead bodies that had been here previously are gone. You can see the blood splatter of where they fell. And Animus does point out where the combat had happened previously. There are a number of books that have been blown, exploded sort of off the shelves. Part of the bookshelves are destroyed. This is all sort of remnants from yesterday's battle. You can look around and see that some of those have been disturbed, but nothing has been necessarily cleaned up. So it's not like the keepers of the temple have come down here.
This is something else.
Yeah, this is something or someone else.
That's what you meant by bodies. The bodies of the guys they killed.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the bodies that, because it was a crypt.
Yeah,
There was
that's what I
like
went
extra
Oh,
going out. And I was like,
in the library there are no bodies.
but they killed the 3 guys.
Yes, but
Okay.
they Animus will
Sorry.
inform you. Yeah, there was a battle here against 3 mages, and you can see the blood splatter. Like you very much see that. Yes, 3 people did die here.
But the bodies are gone, but nothing else is cleaned up.
Yeah, bodies are gone. Nothing else is cleaned up. There are about 10 rows of books. The shelves go almost to the ceiling, almost the full 20 feet. A number of the pages on the ground are sort of blank. You're not quite sure why. The books are sort of labeled in a variety of languages. Looks like they mostly label them by language alphabet and sort of just a letter, right? But there are a wide variety of alphabets, and it seems to cover the spectrum of all of them. I will say, since 4 of you rolled over a 20 and many of you rolled over a 25, it's not long as you guys are looking around that you find in the back, there seemingly is only the singular entrance and exit from this place. But there's a bit of blood that seems to have been from some of the corpses. And you can see that people had probably lifted them. They hadn't been dragged out. But down around the edge of the wall in the southeast corner, there looks to be just the ever so slight painting of red, as though one of those bloody bodies perhaps scraped along it as they went through some form of secret door. So you've located where the door is. You have not found the mechanism or switch or whatever to open it. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to try to open the door.
So it's just the stone wall.
Right.
It is old stone. It's sort of that loose hodgepodge of rocks, not like brick, and you can feel the mortar in there. So you're feeling around. If you want to try to find that mechanism, I'll take an investigation check. Okay.
It's a 16.
16? 9?
Is anyone?
I'm doing
Sure.
as well. 21.
You can come and look over. Yeah. Absolutely.
15.
What is this with and with?
Investigation.
Investigation.
I mean, I'm not going to be of any help.
Oh!
A natural 20!
Yes. For a total of
20!
20.
That's why I said I was not going to be any help.
Wonderful. Well, 20 is what we were looking for between two of you.
There we go. We did it.
For you guys.
Yay!
Welcome.
There you go.
You're the new DM now.
That works.
He gets
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah,
He's free.
Wait.
Mother curse is lift.
Wait, what? No. Hold on. 2. Sorry.
You're good. You guys do find the appropriate. It looks like there's a couple of false switches in there, but you suspect those probably were trapped. You guys are able to find them before you guys end up setting off anything that is too deadly on each of you. Do you guys have any other business you'd like to do in the library itself?
Animus, do you?
Well, it's good to know where they came from. No, I don't suspect so. Let's press on.
What about you?
No, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Let's hit the right switch and
The papers on the ground, they're all blank.
Looks like most of them.
Can I just, as this is being examined and we're about to walk through, can I look at any of the other papers that aren't blank and see what's on them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just out of sheer curiosity?
Sure.
Yeah.
What languages do you speak?
That is a great question. I speak Common, Deep Speech, Druidic, Elvish, and Giant.
There are a number of those books that are in those languages on the ground. You can see their covers. You can see the ones that sort of have the binding got part of it blown away. Pick a language and tell me.
Deep Speech.
Deep Speech? Okay. You pick up a book of Deep Speech, and you can see the blank papers near it, and you sort of wonder what it is. You want to flip through it?
Yes, please.
Okay. You flip it open, and it is, all the books are relatively uniform. There are some that are bigger than others. The giant books are bigger, partly because the script is bigger. But you open the Deep Speech book, and it is seemingly blank. You leaf through a couple of pages, but it's not long before the books begin to fill with what seem to be names. You check the cover, the spine. Looks like you're sort of in the. This is the book of peas. The book of peas. Make an insight check for me.
27.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can easily piece together. This looks like the book of people named in deep speech who are dead, who have had their name started with P, or the deep speech equivalent of P.
Oh, wow. Okay. I will close the book reverently. And
Is Portia's name in there?
who?
Are we still looking for Portia?
Mhm.
Should we check that her name's not in this book?
So well, you don't know what he's doing. So
I will share with the group. I will
Okay.
go ahead and share with the group that this is what I found, and that's it.
Portia, if she's Tybalt's sister,
She'd be
She'd be a tiefling.
It'd be infernal, right?
I
So
speak infernal.
can you?
can you do the same check?
Make me history checks. I'll take one. Yeah, everybody can make it.
19.
5.
Natural one.
19. Oh, I'm sorry.
Burn the book.
21.
I set the book on fire.
Man, we ain't found shit.
21, absolutely. 19, you would have been probably suspecting anything in the teens. You may have suspected, but with a 20 and above, you are absolutely sure. Portia is not an infernal name. It is a most commonly used in common, as well as it occasionally comes up in like Triton and Merfolk tongues, waterfaring peoples. So you want to look for the common version of T.
Yeah, and I can go through the water book. I mean, I speak primordial.
Yeah, I'll search. I'll search the
Aqua.
common.
Okay.
Yeah.
I speak primordial.
You can just roll me a d20. We'll just for time's sake.
Okay.
See how long it takes you to find the book. You will find it. It
6.
is organized.
What, just
Okay.
original number?
Just a flat 20.
3.
Okay.
So I can't roll that.
15.
15. Sure. Takes you guys maybe 20, 30 minutes to actually find the right book. Tall shelves, many different languages. A bunch of them have been blown across the
Room. Sure.
room. A few things you notice about the books as you look into them, as you look around for them. One, even when they are destroyed and sort of scattered, the binding itself, even if it has a singular page, you seem to be able to leaf it back and forth. And it almost instinctively knows as you attempt to move forward or backwards in the book.
Mm-hmm.
So the knowledge is held within them even as they are scattered and or destroyed. There are... who went to look for the common book? You did? Okay. There are...
I'm gonna imagine a lot.
Many Portias.
Yeah.
There are many, many Portias.
Yeah.
There are... do you know Portia's last name?
I think it's Portia Tybalt's sister. Of the Endover Tybalt sisters.
Yeah.
Okay. There are some Portias in here that have no last name. And it seems as you search and concentrate, you guys know a few small details about Portia. You know, Tybalt's sister, Tiefling, the names that, almost like a surgeon, and the names that don't
She's magical.
sort of scry away.
Mm-hmm.
She had a staff.
Mm-hmm.
You're left with probably a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Unsure of which one.
Are ages listed in this? I mean, no.
It's just the names?
Just the names.
Does anyone have a
Of course,
pen?
you have to understand there are thousands upon thousands of names in here. So it is a very, there are multiple rows per page. As you get to the handful, make an insight check for me.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You're just not sure, and you just sort of hold it for a moment. You kind of look at one of the pages. One of the names sort of catches you. They're written a little differently. You notice that there is no solitary hand for how each name is written. It's almost closer to a signature, but a signature that is still legible,
right,
if there is such a thing. And you sort of concentrate on one of them. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Can do. 15.
Okay. As you concentrate on the name, your senses sort of pass into the book for a moment, and as you look at your hands where you are holding this text, the book itself is no longer there, and you kind of look up and around to talk to your friends who have vanished. You remain in the library in a different form than what you remember, somewhat distant, somewhat shadowy, and as though it is not truly here. But you do see a tiefling, woman, brownish skin, short hair. She seems to be wearing sort of leather pants and shirts and things like that. And as you see her, she sort of looks at you. And who are you?
Guthrie Would I? The Tumbled Troubadour Cavalier Clouded. Who might you be, ma'am?
Portia.
Oh, that's
Dylan.
very, very convenient. Not good to meet you, Portia. I'm sure we both wish it was under different circumstances, but funny enough, we're looking for you.
I don't know you.
Well, true. We don't know each other, but we do have a common acquaintance. Your brother Tybalt? Ring a bell?
I have no brother Tybalt.
You don't say. Maybe maybe does the name Animus mean anything to you?
No.
Sure don't. I'll swing in the dark here then. What brings you to this underground library here at Dafford?
I've never been to... Where is this? What did you say?
Dafford? Dafford.
Never left the Isle of Death.
Who
are you?
Like I said, my name is Gus. I'm a clown who read the wrong book. I'm so sorry.
That's all you want.
Well, you said you never left this. So are you currently on? You're currently on the Isle of Dell, as far as you know.
What's that? I remember the mountain erupting. I remember the lava pouring down the side. I remember the families burning. I remember we ran to the sea. The waves dragged me under. She sort of pauses for a moment and then heaves, and this salt water pours out of her mouth. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. 17.
Okay. You begin to sort of cough almost in mirror, but you choke back the water. You can breathe. You're okay, but she seems to be experiencing something that she is getting lost in.
Yeah. Hey, Portia, look, eyes up here. Look, I understand. I don't want to be the person to bring any kind of bad news to you. I think I have a passing glance of what's going on, and I'm so sorry. You never had a brother. This is very interesting for both of us.
I knew it's high.
Ty. Yeah, describe who's how'd you know Ty?
It was a friend of mine. We grew up together.
Was he also a tiefling like yourself?
Our entire village was.
Oh, sure thing.
She begins heaving up more salt water.
Yeah. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, Portia, for that you seem to be where you're at right now. We're still trying to find you, and hopefully we can in a better way, in a better light.
Wave sort of creeps up and over the water and drags the visage of this tiefling away. And you sort of snap back to reality, back to the library where you are. And you can see, as you're holding the book once more in your hands, the name that had caught your attention, the one that you had focused on, sort of scrapes itself from the ledger.
Well, that was a moment that happened. Hey, how long was I out?
Out?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Sure thing.
You
a
opened
second at most.
You picked up the book.
Yeah, it was engrossing to say the least.
What did you see, Bethany?
Well, good news, weird news. I found a Portia who was herself a tiefling. She said she didn't have a brother and didn't know anyone named Animus. I think she drowned, rather. She said she knew someone named Ty, though, who she had grown up with, an old friend of hers. She remembered a mountain erupting and trying to save people and getting swept out to ocean, and dragged under. But she was coughing up a lot of salt water herself. But I really can't say for certain if this is who we were looking for. Does that ring any bells?
She didn't have a brother named Tybalt, and it's not who we want.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring that as well, but
how many other names are left on the list?
6.
Yeah, 6. If anyone else wants to do it, I'm not personally feeling up to delving back in like that. If anyone else wants to try to give it a go, but it's real intense, guys. Okay, I passed the book to Ro first.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. So which one? I'm just looking at any of the Portias and like.
Yep, there are 6 Portia names on there that remain. Roll me a d6.
I'm gonna try to repeat any of the stuff that Tybalt was saying about her.
Okay.
Because she did ice magic, and that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
So
You concentrate on it. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
19 plus which one? Plus wisdom?
saves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
20.
Yes. You concentrate on the book, and within a few moments, you feel it You don't feel it. You just watch it sort of pass from your hands. And you look up into the library, very much the way Guthrie did. You do not see your allies or friends, but seemingly stepping from the shadows into the area is this tiefling woman, finely dressed in a long sort of flowing gown adorned with jewels and jewelry, her horns pierced in sort of gold rings, each encrusted with diamonds or emeralds.
Portia?
Yes.
Portia Tybalt's sister of the Andover Tybalt sisters?
I have a brother named Tybalt. Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
You don't know me at all. However, I know much about you.
Do you?
Yes.
That's inappropriate.
Wait,
You're so dirty.
listen. I'm from a swamp.
Why would I want to speak to a swamp person?
We've been looking for you.
Have you?
I have been. I am on quest, looking for you. I've been sent here by Animus.
Yes. Who's this? Who's Animus?
Shit.
She has a brother named
You have a brother named. Hold on, wait. So you have a brother named Tybalt, but you do not know Animus.
Yes.
Do you know Madeline?
Who's that? I don't know Madeline.
Do you know any monkeys?
Why would I know a monkey? What is this? What do you want?
What's the fucking campaign about Blanche?
I don't know. That's memorable. All right, you might not be. All right, how? Do you know where you are?
No. Where am I?
I don't know. I'm lost too. Where am I?
Why are you talking to me?
Listen, do you see anyone else in this room?
No.
Good. Neither do I. It's something uncommon. How do you know how you got here?
It was dinner time.
Okay.
We were gathering around. The Duke was to make a great proclamation. He was going to ask me to marry him. I was certain of it. It was a feast. All of my family was in attendance. Oh, that grateful little shit. Couldn't just let me have my moment, could he?
Tybalt, brothers are the worst. It's girl dog.
I remember we had risen to give the toast. There I was, hand in hand. All of those piddly little piss ants staring up at me in such envy. It was perfect. It was absolutely everything a girl could dream of. The cup pressed my lips. The wine was sweet, and then it was so bitter. My throat contracted, and she begins choking, unable to breathe, unable to catch her breath. Make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Okay. You feel that same sensation creep over you up into your throat, and then it forces its way back down. She is lost in that moment now.
Shit. Okay. Can I still communicate with her at all?
You can try.
Can you? Are you okay? Duchess, future Duchess. What's future Duchess? Future Duchess Portia.
She seems to be coughing, and,
Okay.
and she looks at you, but she is busy.
Yep. Okay.
She kind of looks at you like, "Why the fuck aren't you helping me?"
Can I give her Heimlich maneuver?
You can try.
Okay, we're gonna try that.
Okay, as you go to touch her, I need you to make a Constitution saving
Okay.
throw.
4 plus 7, 9. Wait, no. 11.
11.
I can't math.
Okay.
Damn. Oh, it's a lot of dice.
You take 29 points of necrotic damage as you are thrown back to reality. The book leaps from your hands. As the rest of you watch, she had handed the book from Guthrie to Rose. She takes it, she opens it, and in an instant, she is thrown back. The pages of the book stay intact. The book itself goes hurtling across the room and spins onto the ground.
Okay. How do I mark that?
Just wherever you want to.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
Okay.
Yeah. To help mitigate some of this damage.
And that was 29 hits.
Yeah. 29.
So you heal for 14.
Cool.
As Rover comes over and sort of channels the energy of the earth around him and feel a little bit better.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, I got you.
You still want to go up next? I will. Can I give advice before you?
Sure.
Maybe don't remind them of how they got to here. Don't remind them of because you said as soon as she started telling you the story, she started to drown.
Yeah.
When I found a Portia with a Tybalt brother, but not, unfortunately, the Tybalt brother we're looking for. But as soon as she started remembering the death, like how that's when it just hit the fan.
Right.
So maybe
Is that what brought it upon you?
I touched her. I tried.
Okay.
In a good saving way. I was trying to Heimlich her because she was choking.
Yeah.
That's what they will say.
Listen. So don't touch them. And don't remind them of how they died. Maybe.
Yeah, they're kind of.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the source.
Do they not know that they're dead?
Yeah, they did. They don't. Well, they seem to be maybe not at peace per se, but oblivious of the fact up until you point out to them that they might have died, and then it kind of slams back into them in a real bad way that could also catch you up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to get into Sats's library, you had to give a secret. And her library was full of them.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's something similar here?
Riverovsky is the keeper of this.
Secrets of the dead.
Yeah.
What if your secret is how you died?
Yeah.
We all die alone. That's.
We do. Funny story.
Yeah, very bleak.
Let me tell you all about the one time I died.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes, everyone gets 14 temporary hit points. Sure, take them.
That was an oddly inspiring story.
Yeah.
Because I totally fucking forgot to tell it.
Yeah, weirdly bleak, but you know what? I'll take it.
Oh no, there was a labia involved. Oh, it wasn't a labia. She was hot though. And it was very cold.
Yeah.
Lovely. I heard a very different word.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that story to be so inspiring.
Yeah.
It was though.
It doesn't have to be good inspiring, more like that.
Yeah.
Let's not let that happen.
I don't want
we?
that to happen to me.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of dying alone.
Note to self: avoid lamias.
Tonight, I mean, sometimes we don't. It's all an idea, but it's a lonely moment.
Do you not find it strange that all these Portias that we've spoken to have had a tie or a Tybalt or something very similar in the past as well?
You've asked for you asked for that.
It's true. We are putting that forward. Now, I
make a history check.
Yo, book's magic.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how.
What are we looking at? History?
History.
Well.
I have no clue.
21.
12 as well.
11.
So, Rovar, between you and Animus, he rolled a natural 18 plus 8, so he's doing well too. Between the two of you, you guys piece together a few things. So, Portia and Tybalt are Tiefling heritage names.
Oh boy.
We've been meeting ancestors or people related to that.
Possibly possibly people related to them.
Yeah.
Also, so that it may be a relation thing. You're not sure about that, but that there are certain tieflings traditionally take names that have like virtuous meanings and things like that,
Sure.
or they take like family meanings, and that there are old stories about a heroic pair of tieflings that found acceptance in a small village. They were brother and sister named Portia and Tybalt. So quite often twins or brother-sister duos get that name.
Right.
So it's
not uncommon to find one and have the other.
Usually if you have one, they will have the other.
But
do you know that last name, Animus?
As far as I know, they were born without a last name.
Ooh.
That's why she was given the moniker the Flamecaller, I believe.
Well, shit, why don't we look for that then? Flamecaller. Well, the one that was fucking Hal.
Pretty specific. I'll say
Who has
that.
the
Narrows
book?
it down.
Why don't we just send
It's
Animus?
been
He
it's
will
been
know
floated
if
on the
that's
ground
one they're
after
looking
kick her
for.
off. Yeah, I was just saying.
Portia that was fucking Hal, please.
I'm not 100%.
It's not
but-
serious.
I'm talking to the book.
Alexa?
Go ahead and make a wisdom.
Alexa?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, now we're rolling? 22.
Okay.
Oh, good.
The book passes from your hands, and you are treated to a very different experience.
Let me skittle up for this.
You are given a brief rush of about 6 different encounters, 6 different moments in time. You see a tiefling in each of them, female tiefling. The earliest one, she is very young. She is maybe 14. Seems to have some magic at her hands, but you see a arrow pierce through her neck, and her hit the ground and bleed out within seconds. Within in the next visage, you see her. They seems to be fighting, kind of they're underwater. Looks like she probably takes a lightning bolt and seizes up and can't breathe. You see her pass there. You go through each of the iterances of Portia's death. In another time, she is harpooned by some sort of Cambion demon or devil, sort of tridented through the stomach. In one of them, she gets sort of titan grabbed and bashed into a wall.
So it's the last episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
In one of them, she is, you can see the magic sort of duel, and she just takes a finger of death and is put to the ground. And in the last one, you see her, and you recognize Animus with her. You recognize, you would only, Ureshki. You recognize Ureshki. And by description, you recognize the rest of the group as they face down.
Caliber.
Yeah, you've met Caliber.
I just haven't met Hal.
Yeah, you've met Lundus.
I have.
You would recognize Hal by description.
Yeah, he's the only one I haven't met.
And with them, you see a halfling. Small gray hood up above him, 2 crossbows in his little hands.
His tiny ravioli fists.
And you see them in this very impressive draconic horde chamber, and the dragon that they face, you see its scales like a chameleon shift from red to black as the inhale of fire turns to acid and sprays across them. You see Animus raise his shield just in time as it catches half of his body. The rest of it sprays over them, the tiny halfling hurling Lundis, and out of the way, he is turned to bone in an instant, and that is the last of Portia's deaths. But she doesn't come to you to speak with her in any way. You're left alone with the book for a moment before your visage returns to the library.
Well,
Did you find her?
I'll tell you all this.
So she's still alive.
No,
Yeah.
well,
sort of. From what I gathered, apparently our Portia is something of a cat. Like she's got multiple lives. Like it feels less like, oh, we're seeing potential. Like,
I know exactly the moment you saw.
yeah, let's Animus.
well, so then she's still alive.
Yes, if she wasn't there to speak with you, then she is absolutely alive.
Fascinating. All right.
Is the name still there that you concentrated on?
Portia?
I mean, well, because when he came back, the name.
The name. So you can resummon the name, but it's
Portia that fucked Hal.
she's not dead.
She's not dead.
It is faint. It is incomplete.
Mm.
She has experienced death, but she does not reside in the land of the dead.
All right.
Yeah, sort of like you, Maddie.
This is good news, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is. She's alive.
Absolutely
That's
is.
good. We can find her.
Right.
We just gotta figure out where and how.
Can we take the book with us?
No.
I don't suspect so. It's,
No, sorry. I would have to be somewhat adamant about it belongs here. We're lucky to have been given this gift.
Sure.
We can always come back and ask again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
we can just kinda
fair.
keep tabs on her
Animus
status.
gives
Yeah.
you a solemn and appreciative nod.
Yeah. So I guess we want to keep moving forward and then trip open this door and keep pursuing after what happened to these bodies.
Let's look for the bodies. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's continue on.
I want to try to pocket the book.
I want
Make-
to support her on that.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, it's a 16.
Um,
I'm sure Animus is going to say it before you
I
can.
think I'm at 11.
what is your passive perception?
19.
Yeah, you and Animus both.
Do I would like to, before we leave, I want to do a quick experiment thing. Do we have anybody that we don't mind if they're dead?
I would
Do we have
wholly object to being dead.
I don't want
If we're making a list.
Yeah.
None of you
I'm
guys.
good being alive.
Certainly none of you. But like, is there anybody that like we kind of want maybe want to die?
Oh, yeah. What's the name of that? I can't because Megan can never fucking remember. The mage that took Portia's stick?
Alvida?
Alvida.
Okay, where's the A book? I'm gonna take the A book. And do we have a
Okay.
last name on that?
You have a title.
We're real
What's
good
the
on
title?
surnames, yeah.
She I believe is praetor of the Magnus Imperatus.
What, was there an awkward cough exchange where you like put the book
Yeah,
back?
hold on.
Like, can we rectify this? Because I know you were thinking like we saw you do it, but
Fine, then there's one name she wants to read before we leave.
Okay.
I don't want to read the name.
Does
One-
it
you
start
want-
with a P?
No.
Okay, well then you need a different book.
We're gonna go get the A book. We're gonna go get the A. Well,
Fine.
she's a praetor. We can start with praetor.
That's your title, not look for the A.
Okay, so
You
I'm
find
gonna
the A
find the A
book.
book. And I would like to write down in very pretty handwriting. Praetor, what was her name?
Alveda.
Alveda. And I'm just gonna write it in there.
I need you to make a
Oh.
Just all of them.
Constitution saving throw.
15.
How many hit points do you have?
Hold on.
no.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I don't know how many.
No. Oh, yeah, that is a 7 plus 8.
Yeah, that's 15.
Yeah, 15.
Sorry. I know your math is always better than mine, but.
Not always.
How many hit points do you have?
I don't know.
Total, she has 79.
Currently, because after getting hit, she has 15 less, so it's 64.
But then she
But
got.
then I got
Then she
14
got
back,
14
and
back.
I
so
lost.
she's
Yeah.
79.
I'm sorry,
What is the total?
79.
79.
79. Closer than I thought. You're dead.
Really?
Yeah.
I died?
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
absolutely. You as you write the name into the book, you hear in your ears only that you can hear death is my domain. And you guys watch as Rose's body goes instantly into rigor mortis and she hits the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely dead.
Anybody got a raised dead on him?
Yeah, Animus does. He rushes over to cast Revivify in the moment. But what you see is I'll show you what I like to
Tunnel of
think
light
of
on
as
As a cosmic bitch slap.
Riveros?
yeah.
Oh, she sees Roboros?
She just desecrated his
Okay, we're saying a lot of things she wrote in the book. She didn't shit on something.
she absolutely just desecrated his holy domain.
I'm just really trying to help. Sir.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I love a good death note as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong.
This is
Half
how
elves made of good intentions. Yeah, that looks about
he's
right.
pretty.
Oh, I
He's
thought
fine.
it was a
Oh.
man.
Oh, it's,
It is.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Really?
Yeah. He's an
Okay.
androgynous man.
I was
Maybe-
like, the hourglass
Sure.
on that?
I
Okay,
would
sure.
like
He,
to.
he has no. It's ribs. He has nothing in the middle of him.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, close up. That's a little much. Sir. Okay. I'm liking the spikies. That's nice. Kind of, horns going. Hi. I'm sorry.
Your apology is noted.
I will do it again, and I will warn others to not do it.
Yes, you will.
Shit. Is my soul about to belong to him?
Animus rushes over to cast Revivify as he immediately sees you go down.
Okay.
You have never died. This is your first brush with death. So you have a Revivify DC of 10.
Okay.
Would you like to roll the D20 or would you like me to roll the D20?
I've had 2 natural ones already.
I mean, he has.
It's up to you.
He's had a natural one too.
I don't mind
Roll
doing
it.
It's my
Yeah.
it's
Do
my fate.
Yeah, take it in your hands.
This is a 1, guys. 6.
Okay. Revivify fails. As he comes over and oh, hold on. No, because it takes into account his spellcasting modifier. I think that was the compensation for not having rituals.
Am I still able to talk to the Skeletor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you like to say to Skeletor?
Sir Skeletor.
Sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
Mister.
I again would like to apologize. Is there anything I could do to just sort of make it up to you? Can I work off this debt if of sorts? Is there
Got 3
anything?
shots in the physical plane. Challenge him to a game.
No. You will have all of eternity
Oh,
to
good.
work off your debt.
And
And
this
how
is
long is
anything else you
that?
can do.
I'm working on it.
Can you help in some way?
Pray.
And by eternity, are we talking like
You can all make
all
religion
of
checks.
it? Like it's
21.
7.
Anything above a 10 helps.
11.
11, 12, 7.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Time in the temple.
Count it as 2. Absolutely. So he rolled a 6. You all contribute. If you succeeded, a +1. With a natural 20, a +2 to this revivify effort as you guys channel your energies to begin the revivify. You see Riveros beginning to get smaller. Not that he is small by any means, Titanic. You seem to be getting
Like he's
pulled away.
pulling- he's-
You are pulling away
Okay.
from him. And as he sees you go, his whip lashes out. And, oh, yeah, it catches you. It catches you. You can catch it by the hand.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's try that. I don't need them in eternity.
Sure. As he begins to try to drag you back, the voices and the prayers of your allies begin to pull you ethereal.
Can I hellish rebuke him?
No.
You can, sure, if you want to.
Baby,
I
he's
don't
a
know.
god. You ain't got shit. You're dead.
If you want to, go for it.
No, okay. Well, I'm gonna say no based
Okay.
on just that reaction.
Sorry, you absolutely could
If
try.
I'm
but
gonna die, I really want to try.
Yeah,
it.
go down, go down screaming. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm gonna rebuke you in the name of you.
Oh, bless.
I mean, I'll roll the dex save for him, but he saves. Go ahead and roll your fire damage.
Yes. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're okay.
No.
No.
Oh, no, that one just gets stuffed.
I believe it's
Oh,
2d8.
I'm sorry.
2d8,
So
yeah.
that's, no, you're
Or
fine.
2d10.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a take?
3d10,
3d10.
motherfucker.
Ooh.
Lucky you say, Riveros. Not today, Satan.
Somebody's stubbing their toe hard.
Oh, I could've known about one.
8,
Plus 6.
11, 8 plus 6, 14.
Okay. The fire bursts across him, and he just seems unfazed. As your spirit begins to
Apologize
pull,
for that.
as your spirit begins to pull away. Now you make a strength saving throw.
8. I think she's gone, y'all.
Okay. So
I appreciate you
as
trying.
well, no. They revived you.
Bless you.
They
Just give me-
they absolutely revived you.
Oh,
Oh, no.
but I
Yeah.
can still
Mm.
see the.
No, he's gone. He fades into nothing as your spirit leaves this demi-plane that you are in with him.
Uh-huh.
And for a brief moment, you see a ferryman sort of drag you and kind of pull you back to the living. And as your body reinvigorates, you guys watch as her skin regains all sorts of color, and she catches her breath. But you see wrapped around her arm this black lash of necrotic energy, and wherever it is, her skin doesn't revitalize. Her arm is essentially dead.
She's marked.
No,
Like-
she grabbed the
I-
literal instrument
The
of
god.
death.
Of the
Is
god.
that what's wrapped around her?
It's not physically there,
I mean,
but the mark remains.
is it a mark or am I able? Can I move my hand?
No, your hand
I
is
am
dead
just- oh,
from
great.
Oh,
the arm
okay.
down.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
I'm good.
So you were
Fair trade.
trying to break yourself free with the strength saving throw, but because you grabbed his weapon, you literally touched death.
I mean, I'd rather give up the arm than have it like wrap around my
Yeah,
torso.
sure,
So I don't
sure.
regret any of.
Absolutely.
Slight regret, but
Guthrie makes a solemn vow that he's never reading another book again. He's off reading.
can we check that what's her face is dead now?
Who's what's her face?
The
one
name
that
that
we
she
wrote
wrote in the
down.
book.
You didn't get but a letter in there.
Are you fucking serious?
I mean, I
right
just
now?
wanted to see it if it
How
works.
bad does she look like the rest of her?
Oh, the rest of her looks
Can
fine.
she survive
No,
a slap?
I'm fucking punching her. I'm punching her and grabbing her by the. I'm not fucking kidding.
Listen,
No, you you little twit. Do you understand where we are and what you're doing? Do you? Do you know how many people I've watched die? You can sit here and laugh at me all you want, you swamp bitch. But I'm not doing this again. So you keep your hands where we can see them, your eyes and your head and your mouth shut. Do you understand? And you, whichever one of you owns this, you can go fuck yourself.
I will gently take the book away that has been written on, and
Yeah, no more books.
I love you.
No more books.
Okay.
Ever. No more books.
I'm gonna read real quick.
All right, what are you looking
I'm
for?
looking for Wayne.
She's not in there.
She died twice.
Well, okay, you can watch her die twice.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Cool. Let's go find some dead mages.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah!
All right. Well, we had a bit of catharsis here, guys. I think let's kick open this trapdoor and see where it leads us.
Fine.
I am somewhat uncomfortable with the energy left in this room.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good.
There's someone else do something.
That
No,
sounds good. I'll tell you
it was
what,
amazing.
let's take 10.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
you were good.
You're
It was
good.
amazing.
We're gonna take a quick 10. We're gonna come back. We'll wrap up the adventure probably by 11:30. That's my goal
That-
for tonight.
perfect.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Great. So we will see you guys in a few minutes, but at about 10:15. But until then, stay tuned. Back, everyone. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Casey playing Katarina, the Tiefling Rogue.
Justin playing Guthrie, the half-elf bard / gunslinger. I'm a barbarian. Would not have been right.
Hi, I'm Sam. I am playing Ro, the Tiefling Storm Sorcerer.
I'm Megan playing Captain Madeline Lohan, the human swashbuckler.
William playing Rovar, the furball spore druid.
Tracy, Kath, she's wild magic sorcerer. Oh yeah, she's what else?
Awesome. You guys are down in the catacombs beneath Dafford. You have visited the library of Riveros. You have discovered his books of the dead that are kept. You can use them to, I guess, sort of speak with dead, essentially.
Yeah.
Although there are some dangers inherent in there. We have recently discovered that attempting to write someone else's name in the Book of the Dead, not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
He does not like that.
And you know what? This is really kind of a broader lesson. Kids, don't write in books that don't belong to you. It's not good for libraries. It's worse if it's owned by the god of death.
Yeah.
Like
Death notes are bad.
they
Death
are.
notes are
That's
bad.
that's the lesson of the whole series, really.
I would like to say we should be able to use this later, information later. We could trick somebody that we don't like into writing a name.
I mean, I like the
Oh
way
my
you're thinking. That's a
God.
fair point.
Very tricky.
I'm not sure if we should be bringing these books with us.
No.
I mean, I could be wrong
we
here,
could bring them. Bring what the name I tried to write.
That's the most amazing long con ever. Just carry like a sack of these books with him.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, real quick,
Oh,
can you
we're not-
sign for this? Can I
we're
get your
not here to
autograph?
fight you. Would you like to write your name in this book?
Yeah.
please?
Can you get your autograph? I love
Before
you.
you cast disintegrate, I only have but one request.
Yeah.
On your signature.
Sign my book.
please. She did it, guys. Oh man, we're gonna rule road.
No, because he won't let us take the books with us.
I know. Sure.
I mean,
It's
no.
your fault.
Yeah, no, it's all your fault.
Guthrie is also with the
Too.
let's leave the books that could kill us if we make a note in the margin wrong. Like, that's
That's fair.
yeah.
I just, yeah. She
Okay.
has to work it.
Does it only kill you if you write a name?
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
not going to try
I'm not
again.
gonna find out.
Believe it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna find out.
So,
I think we've done the trial and error part.
your death save DC does go up, however.
Oh,
It
wow.
is no longer 10, it is now 11. So whenever you have to roll a death save, you're rolling against an 11
Cool.
as you
There's
creep
no word
ever
like that.
closer to,
Yeah.
I don't
to
know
death.
what that. I don't know what that really means, but
You won't
I'll-
need to
I'll-
until we get there.
Yeah.
Until I
Many
die
games
again.
from
Yes.
now.
As you guys are traveling into the hallway, same marching order as
Yep.
we had previously.
Yes.
Wonderful. You guys are traveling in through here. It looks like this passageway actually is not part of the crypts. It doesn't have the shelves with the entombed people in here. Just seems to be a hallway, sort of
as wide.
10 feet. Yep,
Oh.
as wide, about 8 feet tall. You continue to travel down. Very familiar construction, the old style pre-Republic building. Traveling just south for about 15 feet, you turn again to the east, and you begin to make your way. 15, 20, 25 feet. And you can see up ahead that there is a split in the road, one traveling north, one heading to the south. As you're approaching, those of you in front, please make me perception checks.
21.
Wait for it. 14.
Okay. As you guys are traveling down the hallway at about... You have dark vision?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So just at the end of that hallway, right where the split is, you see something sort of cloaked in a figure cloaked, and they kind of look down the hallway, and you have the torch up and active, and seeing that little bit of light at a distance, you watch them sort of dash towards the north.
Do they look... What size do they look?
Humanoid, medium.
Okay. To the north. There's a cloak figure. Shit, why am I whispering? They're nowhere here. To the north.
Yeah, let's get him.
You guys give chase?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to check for traps as we chase.
Mm-hmm. Sure, at disadvantage, make me an investigation check.
I can do those, period.
That's really good.
17.
Okay. Nothing seems to be trapped. You guys turn rapidly to the north. It's about 10 feet, and it immediately turns again back just the way you came. It seems that this part was built more out of just wherever the rock was loosest. It's very kind of labyrinthine. You turn back the direction you were going about 10 feet. It goes up to the north, and about midway up this hallway to the north, there is a split that travels to the west. And the remainder of the trip to the north at the end of the hall turns to the east. So it essentially goes like that, east and west, at two different points. The figure, as fast as you are, is not within sight. But what would you guys like to do? You are leading the way, the two of you.
Can I try here to see?
Sure, make a
Which way?
perception
Yeah.
check. Make a perception check at disadvantage as you guys are all sort of rushing and they're making noise behind you.
Well, perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, 20.
20. Okay, yeah, you definitely hear it to the north. The sounds that are heading that way.
What are the sounds? Are they feet?
Footsteps. Yeah.
Are they feet steps?
Yeah, they are
There's
footsteps.
sounds.
Hard-soled boots.
Okay. I'm going to take out unfriendly and short.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna go all the way to the end and then take the eastern route.
To the north.
Yeah.
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 You guys go running to the
Heading
north.
to the north.
You go passing.
Go, go, go.
You pass the hallway as you guys are rushing. It turns to the east. It's another long corridor. You run the length of it. You see no other passages to travel down. Turns back up to the north, and there at the end of the hallway is a doorway. Right next to the doorway, it looks like another hall traveling back to the west. As you guys are traveling, you rush up there. It's probably been 30 seconds of rapidly navigating these tunnels and taking a moment to breathe and listen. What would you guys like to do? Make a perception check as you look down that hallway.
20.
9.
Okay. Madeline, as you glance down the hallway, you can see that hallway looks like there was sort of a door there that had been kind of crushed and crumpled in probably very long ago. So you suspect this door probably goes to the exact same room.
Okay. Then the door.
The door. What would you like to do to the door?
Well, okay, they're new, so check for traps.
Make me a check.
19.
19. Okay. So yes, the trap.
The trap is doored.
The trap is doored. Yes, the trap is doored. What would you like to do?
Untrap it.
Okay. Yeah. You can see that there is so there's like a big ring, sort of like knocker kind of door handle to it. Looks like it would pull open. And from what you can see on the back's underneath side of the knocker, there's like it's sharpened to the point that when you grab it, it will cut you.
Huh. All right. If that's the trap, then I'll just try to unlock the door.
Okay. Door does not seem to be locked.
Then I will.
Are we okay with going in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will open the door.
How would you like to open the door?
Carefully.
It's just gonna cut her hand.
If she grabs it, it'll
Do we
cut
have
her.
any rope or anything that we can like
I
pull?
have also a hand that cannot feel anything.
Oh, the handle. I'm thinking. Then if I untrap it, will it not cut me?
I mean,
Do you want me
it's
to mage
it's
hand
forged iron.
it? I can try opening it with
I
mage hand.
also have knock, but I know it's not locked, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, now I'm ignoring.
I've got that.
Mage hand that shit. Wait, how
Yeah.
much does that cost?
No,
Okay,
it's a
mage hand
cantrip.
that shit.
Cantrip, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Also, that's not the question to ask. I apologize.
Thaumaturgy.
I mage hand the
It's
door.
locked. No, it is locked.
Absolutely. You grab a hold of the door with
Don't make noise.
you grab a hold of the door with the mage hand. You give it the pull, and as you see, as the knocker on the door, that sort of ring raises, you can see the green liquid pour from like that hinge area, and
Tracy
just sort of
Hopkins.
this bit of contact poison that comes pouring down into it. So you guys open the door, and as you come looking into the room, it is very dark. I'd like you to make perception checks, please.
9.
23.
9.
Natural one.
Oh,
18.
10.
Okay.
If I know a skull.
Anybody above 20? Great. There is inside, looks like a relatively unassuming room. There are some tables up along the walls. There are 2 statues of iron or armor, something along those lines. But what Madeline notices, the rest of you may not, is that there is, where the light from Rovar's torch hits, there are black runes in the center of the room. They would be giving off a light. They're actually giving off sort of the negative light. They're absorbing, they're eating the little rays of light. It seems to be some sort of circle, definitely magical of some kind, but you're not terribly versed in magic, so you are unsure what it is that you are facing.
Animus.
Yes. I'm in the back.
Oh.
That was me trying to be like, I'm yelling but whispering, and I'm in the back. And it came out as, I'm an old man.
It came out as someone.
Age.
While y'all were looking at that circle, I was being choked out in the back.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry.
Did any of you seen this?
Let me find out.
You do magic?
I have Arcana.
Oh, I do have Arcana. Yay.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
yeah,
an
that's
Arcana
right.
Do I
check.
have Arcana?
Well,
As a
you
sorcerer,
do
you should.
magic.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do magic, I should.
12.
12,
17.
17. Yeah, it looks like some sort of binding circle for a summoning ritual.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Don't step in the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
What
It's
kind of circle is it?
binding. So, at best, you're not going anywhere. At worst, you might be bound to something. So
You suspect it's been used on something.
yeah, it was definitely used recently on something.
Is there a way to get rid of that? Like,
I mean,
brush
sure,
it
if
away?
it has like a
Well, I mean, I could probably get rid of it if we need to. We can't walk around it.
Oh yeah, you can walk around it.
I mean,
okay,
we
so
can
just
walk
don't.
around.
Yeah, so
It's-
just don't.
It's not big.
It's not big.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit.
I'd be
feel like
happy
Matt
to if you
wants
want me to
grabs
try to get rid of it, but I feel like
Save the
yeah.
energy,
Are they one-use things? Do we know that?
or do they have to be like powered constantly?
No, it's done.
Okay.
It's
That- yeah.
It's dead.
it has done its job.
If it was
Oh,
going to
good.
get start up again, I'd say maybe. But is there another way in or out?
Yeah, there are 2 other doors.
Of course.
One of them has been caved in.
naturally.
Right. So,
All right.
so we go to the one that's not caved in.
As you guys make your way into the room,
Mhm.
I would like all of you to roll or to flip for initiative, please.
Okay.
Yep.
So these are
Just
yours.
Eh,
These are just so you shuffle and then you flip it up.
Oh, that's right.
And then we go
Oops.
from highest to
Yeah.
lowest side.
Damn.
Hurt?
I'm a sucker.
Ooh. Also, ooh. Starting at the top with ace, king, queen.
Yes, queen.
You are surprised. Take no actions this turn.
Que sorpresa.
I know.
Wait, can I be surprised?
Is it possible
dead
for
to the
Madeline
world.
to be
Nothing
surprised?
No,
surprises.
there's like some stuff where you can't be
Yeah.
surprised.
There is. Do you have it?
That's why I'm asking out loud and then reading. Every time I see something, I'm like, wait, can I do that? I forget. Sometimes Matthew just shows up out of nowhere and is like, well, actually.
Yeah. Sometimes. I don't have Matthew in my head right now though.
He was friend the whole time.
He was your friend. He was your best friend.
This is was.
Oh God.
And if I find the body, he can be my friend again.
I didn't say that.
No, we didn't. That's
Yeah.
that.
Oh. Barbarians can't be surprised.
That's what it is.
Different classes have
I've done-
a
I've
There's
this at
also
some point.
weapons. There's also
Yeah.
some
And I
weapons.
knew I didn't have that. I thought it was a feat. For some reason, it feels to me like rogues can't be.
I think at a higher level.
I'm not there.
You're not. That's okay. You so you were surprised. Queen, Jack.
Jack.
Surprise. 10, 9.
9.
Surprise.
Yeah, naturally.
And my guys. That's what we were waiting for. Because this is actually how 5th edition handles a surprise round. It's a
Oh.
condition.
Sure.
Oh God.
It's a condition.
You guys have begun walking into the room. You had seen the door to the north. You're skirting around the summoning circle as best you can. It's not very large. It takes about 10 feet. This is a pretty big room. It's about 30 by 50.
Okay.
So easy enough to walk around it. But who were my 2 people in the middle of the pack? I know you guys were up front. That was you guys. Now it feels like I'm picking on you, but
It's okay.
that's
Go away.
okay. I killed her, so
It's
That's
true. She got
You
better.
can't get worse
She-
than that,
she
right?
killed her.
Got
She got
better.
So from the I won't even say ether, a creature that is invisible
Naturally.
comes rushing over and is going to attack each of you 3 times.
Okay.
And only the first attack is going to have advantage for being invisible. So, Keth, that is a 16 to hit.
Can I bend luck as a reaction?
You absolutely can.
It's D4 penalty to their attack.
Okay.
The 1.
So 15. Does that still hit?
Yes, it sure does.
Okay.
Okay.
Rovar, that is a modified 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, so that is the first attack, and then 2 more on each of you. Keth, a 19 and a 16. So I believe both of those hit.
Yes, absolutely.
Rovar, that is a 9 and another modified 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will just do the average for math's sake. You got hit 3 times. So that is 39 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Rovar, you got hit twice. That is 26 points of slashing damage. And as
I still had those temporary.
You do,
Oh,
yes.
Thank you.
as the first strike hits, you see this beautiful woman with 6 arms and a long snake tail. Her torso below the waist, all serpentine, long sort of flowing hair at her side. Something different. I'll let you know that. It doesn't have snake hair, just long hair.
It's figure snake lady.
Absolutely.
Can we see it after that first
yes.
attack? Okay, then I need a con save as my spores react to me getting hit.
Absolutely.
And this thing.
Con save is a 19.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Is there any effect if it saves?
No.
Do the spores like talk?
They just sort of.
Oh, they grow.
Yeah,
that's sort of like.
They burst out.
They burst in a little cloud.
they react.
Poor
I
unfortunate
thought they just like
souls.
shook and started squeaking, and you're like, "Don't hit her, Dad," or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
The spores are beaker, apparently.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are both attacked with firebolt from an invisible assailant.
Whatever the thing is.
A firebolt. So
That's what's
it
the
rolls
matter?
to hit. You were thinking evasion,
Oh, okay.
but you can uncanny dodge. That's
Okay.
probably what you're going to want to do.
You as well.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Then yes, that'll negate the crit. And for you, it is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
So uncanny dodge for you as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And for him, firebolt at this level is, here are my d10s. That's right.
Good.
Why do you need so many?
That is 21 points of damage to you and 11 points of damage to you. Yours is 21 because it would have been 21 doubled and then halved.
Oh.
So
When you say it like that, I understand.
fine.
And
Yeah.
I hear you.
okay, that is it for my guys. 8, 7, 6, 6. Surprised. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flip it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that was 3.
3.
Yeah,
Surprise. And flip.
Okay.
Okay, up top, ace. Row, what would you like to do?
What can I do?
So
actually,
about-
what can I do?
About 10 feet away from you, about 5 feet away from you, right next to your friends, Keth and Rovar, is this large, her body with the torso, long snake.
It's the same.
Yes,
Same thing.
yeah, it's the snake lady. She's got 6 arms, each one wielding a sword. A slightly different styling among them, and then across the room you can see a mage with a cloak up.
Sure. What's that special thing I can do where I can protect my friends and still shoot at something?
Careful
man.
spell.
Yeah.
If
No,
you're
oh God, it wasn't that. It was we talked about it. Was
Yeah.
that what it was?
careful
Yeah.
spell.
Oh,
That's
okay.
if you're going to cast an area of
AoE.
effect
Mhm.
spell.
An air effect.
Yes.
Help me find one.
You don't have to do any of that.
Oh, well, what else can I do? I mean, I don't want to die again.
Right.
Ideally.
You
You are in
probably
the back.
have some damaging cantrips that you can cast at range.
Okay.
Probably firebolts, if I'm not mistaken.
You
Yeah, let's
have
firebolt
Yeah.
this. Let's firebolt this.
Okay, let's start with the basics. So you can. Are you aiming at the snake lady or the mage?
Probably snake lady.
Snake lady. Okay.
Yeah.
So roll the d20.
20.
You're going to add 9.
13 plus 9. 21.
21
22.
hits.
22. Yeah.
22 hits. Roll the damage. I believe it's
1d10.
and it upgrades at 11 plus. So you're 3d10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
That's an 8.
JK. This is a 10. This is a 10.
That is a 10. That is a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still learning the dice shapes.
That's
Okay.
okay.
No, you get it.
Trick only used a few things.
Ooh, okay.
Cherry.
16 plus 9, that's
25. Yes. So you gather the energies, you hurl the fire out. It splashes across the woman, and you notice that as it singes her skin, she is resistant to fire. So she takes about half of that
That's
damage.
good
Okay.
to
Good to
know.
know.
Good to know.
Yep. Okay. Any bonus actions?
Sure. What?
Unless you're going to quicken a
Here,
spell,
it's-
I don't suspect you have
It'll
many.
say
Um,
BA.
No, I don't think we have a bonus action.
Okay. You can review those for next time.
Yeah.
Okay. You're about 10 feet away from her. Is
Okay.
that enough distance, or do you want to back up?
What's the range on that thing?
120 feet
Yeah.
on
Oh,
fire.
yeah, let's back up a little bit.
Okay. So you back up about 20 feet. You
Okay.
get about 30 feet from her.
Yeah.
Okay. That's about as much as you can go in the room
Okay.
without leaving the room. Ace, king, queen.
Queen.
What is your dex?
My dex is 15.
15? Okay.
Yes.
So you beat the mage, but you don't beat the demon. So she's going to go first. Demon. So that is, she's going to make, she's going to fly into a rush and attack everybody.
Damn it.
Everybody gets one.
Does she have to
including
move?
Animus. She does. You guys can all make an attack of opportunity against her
Yep.
Yeah.
if you would like.
Well, I would.
Natural 20 against Kev. 21 modified against Rovar. Natural 1 against Madeline. 16 against
That hits.
Ro. 13 against Guthrie.
Nope.
You good.
That's what I said.
25 against Katarina. And yeah, looking for Animus. 25 against Animus. So if you got hit, you take 13 points of slashing
How do I know
damage.
if I got hit?
You got
You
hit.
got hit.
Thank you.
Yeah, usually if I'm attacking a bunch of people in a row, I'll just start at one side
Yeah.
Okay.
and
True
I'll
issue.
say your
Oh,
character's
okay,
name
that's
and the
fair.
number.
I just didn't know what number to compare it to. I'm sorry.
There you go. No problem. Attacks of opportunity against
Yes.
the Marilith.
Yep.
Everyone except for Animus can make one. She ends with him.
God damn it, natural
Yeah.
1.
3.
10.
Miss.
15.
Miss.
Con save.
Constitution
Oh,
save.
yeah.
6 plus 9, 15.
Nope, that doesn't make it.
Ah, hit him with the spores.
7 points of necrotic damage as
Yeah.
the spores react.
Nice.
okay.
She seems to take the full effect of necrotic.
Okay.
Cool.
damage.
So-
Good to know.
This
Awesome.
Yeah.
For what we just did.
No, he gave you what the damage was.
You take
Uh,
an
Queen.
attack of
Yes,
opportunity.
I.
No, no, no.
Oh, I get an attack of opportunity.
You do.
Yeah.
You get to make a melee
In
attack. of
addition
opportunity.
to my other
It's
In
attack.
addition to
melee.
your
Oh
other
my
attacks.
gosh, yeah, but it's only melee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Unless you're
have-
the warcaster feat.
No,
She's not in
I do
melee,
not.
right?
But I will totally do that because I have a
It
quarterstaff.
rushed over, hit
Past
you,
you.
and
Yeah.
ran away.
Okay. Then, yes, it's that.
Okay, so that is a nice. That is a 23 to hit with my quarterstaff.
It has been.
Okay.
Yes.
23 does hit.
And that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That is
What
not a
about-
magical
It's fine,
staff,
it's fine.
I am assuming.
It is a +1.
Full 5.
Mm.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so magic weapons work.
16 to
Yes.
hit?
16 misses. Thank you, though. Kath,
Okay,
your
attack.
turn.
Okay. I wanted to ask with the rule about 2 spells.
Yes.
As long as one of them is a bonus, can both of them be offensive spells?
Yeah. No. That
No.
was yes.
Okay.
They have to be. They can't.
Like one
both
could be a
deal
heal
damage.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Got it.
or a
okay.
heal or a support spell.
Good.
Anything
That's
that
fine.
has damage dice
Not
can't be
good.
doubled.
Good.
Anything that has healing dice can't be,
All right,
can't
cool.
be doubled up on.
Well, then I am going to cast because I am pissed off at her.
Yeah,
I am
please.
going to cast Chromatic Orb, but I'm going to cast it at 4th level, which is 68. So
Okay.
58.
Yes.
That is going to be. Oh, and I'm going to use. I don't have an option for necrotic. I don't think. No. I guess I'll guess acid. I'll try acid damage
Okay.
on that. That is going to be a 13, 22 to hit.
Does hit, absolutely.
And that is 68.
What a beautiful sound on our side of the table.
I know.
That's my favorite sound. All right. 8, 9, 12, 15, 21 points of damage.
21 points of acid damage. The swirling orb of chaos goes flying at the large snake lady. All 21 points do affect her.
Okay, so acid hits.
So
Good.
acid
and
is
necrotic.
effective.
Yeah, not fire.
Anything else, Keth?
That is it for me.
Okay. Queen. Oh, mage. Mage is also on the queen.
You can hold off, man. That's okay.
I mean,
totally
I,
fine.
I think you moved ahead to
could,
legit
but
stuff.
I guess we'll go for it
Scientists
anyway.
are still unsure.
It actually comes running forward.
Yeah.
Um,
The weirdest taunts.
Boreal is here?
as it comes stepping through, you can see the dark cloak on it sort of peel back. Looks human at a glance, but then its features begin to sort of change in these weird insectile-like kind of fangs.
No.
Peel up and out of its mouth.
Jeff Goldblum?
Madeline and Katerina, it is going to attack each of you once. One with a poison touch attack and one with a bite attack. Oh no, it's not in the giant spider form. So 2 poison touch attacks.
Oh no!
It spits on its hand and then
Oh, I know what it does.
so 22
Giant spider.
22 to hit Madeline.
Yeah.
And 12 to hit Katerina.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. So
Get that weak shit out of
Get
here.
out.
Not today.
You
I
freaking
don't do
Spider-Man.
reach arounds, motherfucker.
Sugar water.
okay.
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 Well.
Come at me, man.
Sure. So the first of its attacks each round deals an extra 26 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And the poison touch itself deals 28 points of poison damage for 53.
Okay, I have advantage on saves against poison.
Do you have resistance to poison?
I believe.
Poison
Yes,
damage?
I do.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's
So
good.
that
Delta
goes
Dwarven
down
kind.
to 27.
Hey, that's right.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was like poison. I'm like, oh, come at me.
Nice.
Oh.
Totally fine. So
Oh
cool.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Randy
Randy Savage.
Dwarven
Yeah.
And then for no reason, I just point to the WrestleMania sign
Yeah.
that only he and I can see.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
Saul
April.
is ready.
I got you for 3 minutes. Exactly. Okay.
How much was that again?
27 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
After the Arachnomancer.
Fancy name.
Yes. Queen, Jack,
Jack.
ladies.
Go ahead.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, because if I'm there, then you get.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
So I'm going to Naruto run to the.
He's in your face.
Oh, that's right, because he just reached around. So I'm going to stab him
Yeah.
with not friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfriend.
You're going to unfriend him.
Unfriend him. So 11, that's a 30 to hit.
It
30
is.
does hit.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Absolutely.
sneak attack that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Double
make
sneak
all
attack.
These
Double sneak
things
attack.
come to my hand, D6s.
Did
Then
you
what
work?
is it? It's an 8? It's
Yes.
an 8. I don't know what's happening. I hit really weird when I roll, guys. I'm really sorry. Ah,
Ooh.
that could be better. All right. 10, 15. Okay, so that's
Okay.
Yeah.
10, 10, 20,
Man.
17.
17? Plus 7, 24.
24?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I'll do it
Okay.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Please do. It does hit. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, do it again.
And that's just a 6, I think.
Okay,
Hey.
6.
6. Oh, wait.
+1.
7.
There you go. Yeah, your two blades leap out, one piercing through its leather armor. The other one comes through. He barely catches the scratch on the next one. Katarina, you're up.
I would like to sneak attack.
All right, get over there and do your sneak attack.
Okay, I really loved that idea. That's 3.
A 3. 3+ is going to be tough to hit. He's got an AC of 15.
Yeah, it's
You
11.
have the other hand.
That's 11.
You do offhand.
You
do
can
offhand.
make an offhand,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you can disengage. It is your choice.
I'll make an offhand.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
there you
You
go.
can
You
go
can
out.
sneak with your offhand.
Fine.
You
can.
can do it.
There we go.
12
Plus 8.
So,
So
20. 20 hits.
Math.
Sneak with that offhand, girl.
So 66 plus 1d4.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. 6, 9, 10, 15, 19. Plus so 2, so 21.
21.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you come rushing over the rapier on the first strike. He is still bobbing and weaving as he dodges out of the way of Madeline's first attack. You barely miss, but the dagger strikes home. He catches it. He's still up and fighting, though. 10.
10. That's
10.
me. Hi. Well, I had a plan, but then he started turning into a giant spider, so I've been revising my plan.
Uh-huh. Giant spiders do that to people.
Yeah, they tend to.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna guess that he, as a mage, has probably a pretty decent wisdom save. Let's say that I were to.
Yes. We await with bated breath.
Spider started spraying
Yeah.
away.
I'm gonna have to have him make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
You got it. Natural 17.
Damn it! Just beats you.
19.
19. Yeah, 19 beats. Yeah, unfortunately, that was going to be an attempted polymorph to stop him from becoming a giant spider and turn
Do
into
you
maybe a
have-
regular sized
Do you
spider.
have to touch him to do that? Or is there a
Creature within range is 60 feet.
Okay,
So-
so you begin to manifest your spell. You speak the words, you do the gestures. He catches your eye and just sort of, as he begins to shrink, just kind of flexes up and out of it.
Yeah. Well. Okay. In that case, I am going to. I'm going to do my tumbling stuff.
Okay.
Though again, my constant question. Does that count as let's see, attack roll? No, it doesn't have never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna do my tumbling stuff. I'm gonna tumble away.
Okay.
I'm going to increase my AC until my next turn. Oh, that's not bad. 24.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll like 15 feet back.
Sure. You're kind of splitting the difference right now between the Arachnomancer and the Merilith.
Yeah, I'm going to get some distance so I can get
Yeah,
kind of a
'cause
clean line of sight on both of them.
The
both being
Arachnomancer is
away.
at the front of that group.
Right,
The Merilith
in
had
the
moved
middle.
all the way to the back.
Yeah,
where
so
Animus
I'm going
is.
like sideways so I don't skirt past the Mannerlith.
Okay. 10, 9.
No, yeah. I'm going to wake up the boys and say,
Yeah.
all right, guys, we got to go to work.
Uh-huh.
And they start blooming and releasing a cloud of spores, a halo of spores that sort of revolves around Rovar. Then I'm going to cast Healing Word at level 5. as a bonus action.
Absolutely.
All right.
Who are you casting it on?
I'm casting it on Kath because she
Oh,
looks the
thank
most
you.
hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
that's
very hurt.
Yeah, that's good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 points of healing.
Thank you.
There we go.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Animus. What is it? What number are you at? 9?
9.
Anybody left other than Animus? Great. Animus, face to face with the Merilith, is going to swing the mace. That is not going to beat the 18 AC. He's also going to spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Roll a 2 and a 4.
Oof.
No.
So-
Oh no, Animus.
New round.
My guy.
Son of a... This is the worst.
Oh.
Okay. Up top, Ace.
Ace.
Guthrie.
Okay. So you have it where the Arachnomancer is in front of them
Mhm.
still, and the Merilith is in front of them still.
No. The Merilith is not in front of them.
He's
The
back.
Merilith is in the back by
Animus.
closest to kind of you guys and Animus.
That's true. I am going to. Yeah, I'll hold on. Let's see how much it's going to cost real quick. I would like to announce my intention to cast Acid Splash at the Merilith.
Okay.
Splash. Yep. Okay. Shoot level acid.
I believe that's a save on their part.
Yeah. Choose one creature. Target must dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw
Yes.
is roll the natural 13 plus 5, 18.
Yep, that gets it. Yep, nothing happens. I
Okay.
don't think it's it's just
Cantrip.
it's a cantrip.
Yep. So you send the spray of acid. It rapidly sort of snake-like in its motion, jerks and flashes itself out of the way. Any other actions, Guthrie? Bonus action?
Yeah, I would actually. Would it be possible for me to spend a point of inspiration? Send a point of inspiration as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can inspire somebody with a
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I will.
Who would you like to inspire?
I'm going to say I'm going to inspire Maddie. So
Okay.
you get D10 of inspiration that you can use
Hallelujah.
towards your next action.
How would you like to inspire her?
Well, very quickly, I pull out my bagpipes and I play a quick little a few bars of Amazing Grace.
In 6 seconds, you get
yeah, exactly. He goes, "Flap," and she's like,
Stop, and then he puts them away.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling inspired.
There you go. Yeah.
That it's putting
I
them
will,
away.
I will pay you to stop.
Ace, King, Queen, Jack. Jack is the bad guys.
Sure.
Arachnomancer up front is going to cast. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have a ton of spells. He had used a fair number of them beforehand. But he is, you know what? He's going to turn into a giant spider as a bonus action. That's what he's going to do. And then he's going to bite at. Ooh. No, he's going to do some webbing. Let's web him up.
So cool. So great.
Oh no, bite, because he's in melee. Bite each of you. I'm sorry. I know, I ruined it. Natural 15, natural 17, plus 8 to each of those, 23 and 25. Both of those will hit.
Can I undodge?
You can uncanny dodge. Yes. Madeline, he's going to hit you with the first attack. So it does have the higher poison damage on it. Need you to make a constitution saving throw against poison. You do have advantage with your belt.
Why don't you tell me what the AC is in the roll?
15.
14.
So you do take full damage, but your belt again does reduce it. So that is going to be a total of 38 points of damage. And you are poisoned.
Okay. So disadvantage on ability checks
And
attacks.
Yes, you are. Well, you are poisoned. More importantly, you are paralyzed.
So what does that mean as far as like what I can do?
As the spider
Okay,
bite, your body begins to lock up. The poison seeping into your veins. That is that. The Merilith is going to attack Animus with four attacks.
Oh boy.
Because she hits 3 of them.
Ooh.
And so that is 39 points of damage to Animus. Then she's going to leave him. He makes the attack of opportunity. He hits for 14. She's gonna rush over to Rovar and make her last 2 attacks. 23 and 11.
23 hits.
So that is 13 points of damage.
Cool. Con save.
Con save. 12 plus 10. 22.
Yeah, that just barely makes it.
Sorry. That is it for them. Also on a jack is Animus. Animus is going to rush over, or he's going to cast Lesser Restoration on you to remove the poison. When the poison comes off, you can move again.
Okay.
The paralyzed goes away?
The paralyzed goes away.
Okay.
You are paralyzed as long as the spider has poisoned you.
Okay.
But that is no longer that way.
Okay.
He is also going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level at Madeline.
You do have me 90 points.
Yeah.
Try to get 90 points.
I went from 110 something. I'm down to 26.
Well, you get 11 back.
There you go.
Woof!
It's a start.
Vigilante and Justice are waking up.
Okay. That is it for my guys. 10.
10.
Yeah.
From hell's heart, I stab it in.
Do it.
Don't forget about it.
Fuck your face. It's a 14, so no.
Barely misses.
I do the other one.
Do the other one.
Inspiration.
I'm inspired. I'm gonna inspire that.
You hit.
I hit his ass. Let's do some shit. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, it's 10. It's cocked. It's better. That is 10. So 10, 25, 27, 34.
34. Nice.
Offhand.
Yeah, please.
Front hand, back hand. Yeah. 22.
The hits.
2.
Okay.
And then is that fun, stupid thing I can do? I'm going to disengage.
After you hit with both swords, you use your swashbuckler sort of dance and you back up about 10, 15 feet. Okay.
Don't dance right fuck out of there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6. Row.
All right. How far away am I from these?
You
I'm about
are
30 feet away from.
so you are actually the Merilith has moved. You are about 10 feet from the Merilith and about 20 feet from the Arachnomancer.
Fantastic. Can I cast Shatter on the Marineth?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Friendly shatter.
Friendly
Yep.
Shatter. I don't want to shatter y'all.
Thank you.
All right. And
Who's
then
within range?
Wait,
of,
she can do the careful casting.
you know, we make the save, we still take half the damage.
Oh, but she can give us advantage?
No.
No, even if we make the save, we still take half the damage.
half the damage.
Because a successful
So-
save.
In melee with the Merilith is Rovar,
We-
and Keth is probably 5 feet away.
So yeah.
Don't.
Could she aim it so that it was just me?
I will say she can aim it. You guys haven't moved a lot. You're pretty
Yeah.
much in your line.
Yeah.
So she can aim it behind them. The only person that is really, as far as I understand, the only 2 people that have broken the marching order line is Madeline and Guthrie. Guthrie did it first. Madeline just did it. So
Okay.
you can cast it out of the way of them.
I mean, are you good with that? Or
Yeah, hit
Yeah.
me. Hit me.
all right.
No, it
Or
won't.
no, it
that,
won't hit me.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it
that
won't
one
hit you.
won't hit you
Yeah.
because you guys
and
have.
it won't hit
You're
Kat,
not
right?
surrounding the Marilith.
Yeah.
Right,
there's-
right,
and
right.
it's a large
Yeah.
creature. You
Okay.
can place it towards the back of it.
Okay.
Angle it a little.
And I'm
Yeah.
rolling a d20 and combining it with what?
You do not need to roll a d20.
JK.
She has to make a save
Oh,
against.
it is.
Wisdom or
It's here.
whatever.
Constitution.
Constitution, that's right.
Where's your
Check.
thingy? That's your DC.
Okay.
Con save is 21.
So she makes it.
So she makes it. She will take half. So you roll the damage dice and we cut them in half.
Okay. Which one's the damage dice?
Asking some good questions. 3d8
3. Okay.
plus 1d8.
Per spell level above.
Above
Oh.
third, second?
It's the second.
I believe she just cast it at
Yeah.
second level. So 3d8.
3d8. 7, 7, and 8. Oh, dang.
22?
15. Yeah.
Have to 11. Okay. Yeah, you let out the thunderous crack. The shatter spell sort of breaks apart the stonework underneath, catches the tail of the Marilith, who spins and kind of hisses at you. What card were we on?
6.
6, 5, 4, 5.
No, we're 4.
Okay. Who am I closest to still? The
Arachnomancer is
Scary-
still in your
scary-
face,
Spider-Man.
Yeah. but
Yeah,
you will not
Not
get
getting-
sneak
That's
attack.
right.
No,
right
because I
now.
disengaged. I'm
That's
so
right,
sorry.
You're fine.
Dare you?
I'm so fucking sorry, my
no,
dude.
can I just go at him with my
Yeah,
rapier?
you absolutely can. Make your attack.
It's a 7.
The 7's gonna miss.
That sounds about
Well,
right.
3 plus
8.
8 is
11.
11. Still misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You're right.
would you like to make the offhand attack,
Yes.
or would you like to disengage?
Oh. I'll disengage.
Okay, you're gonna back up away from them, away from the Arachnomancer. You and Madeline sort of breaking the line. You're kind of near each other, trying to circle around this giant spider. The room being filled up with these two large creatures as you guys continue to battle them. 4, Keth and Rovar. What do you guys got?
You want me to go first?
Either way, I'm good.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds. So everybody here is going to
Yeah.
take.
Oh,
Ooh, that's good. 13, 19, 24 points of healing as
nice.
Rovar channels that. And he is going to cast Shillelagh on his staff
Hey,
as
okay.
well. And can he walk up next to? I think no. The somebody's in combat with me.
Marilyn.
The Marilith. No,
Yeah.
he's not going to move. He's just
Okay.
going to stay right there and try to
Staff magical and at the ready.
look, put him on a mean face. You know. like,
Yeah,
with
well,
that-
I mean, he doesn't have a mean face, but he's a big dude.
Yeah.
So
he's going to smile less at it
right,
Yeah.
than
right.
he normally does,
Which-
and they'll know.
That's hurtful.
They'll
That's
know.
hurtful.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
not mad. He's
Yeah.
just disappointed.
All right.
Yeah.
That
Everybody
chromatic orb
takes
worked
that.
really
Yeah.
well. So I'm going to cast another one at level 4.
Okay.
Same thing, acid.
Nice.
I'm also going to use a sorcery point to do an empowered spell, so I can reroll up to 5 of those dice. So
Nice.
Roll a D8.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's one must, one must.
So it is a 12 plus 9 to hit. That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Kill her. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was an 8. I'm going to keep the 8. I'm going to keep the 6s. I'm going to keep the 5. Ooh, I'll keep the 4 too, I guess, but I'll reroll that one.
Big money.
That's a 4. That's still not
real
bad
good.
at all. Okay, that's a 10. That's another 10. So that's 20, 33 points of damage.
33 points of damage. Nicely done. Yeah, you gather your magical energies. Do you like overhand pitch your chaotic orb,
Oh,
or do
yeah.
you like
Oh,
come
yeah. It's a
yeah, nice. It comes flying out. You see the elements as it shifts through them, but you timed it absolutely perfectly. You know when acid comes up in this lineup, it splashes across the Marilith. Its body begins to burn. It is bloodied. Still healthy, but bloodied. So, well done. That is it for... No, it's just a...
It's
Because it goes away once you do it, right?
Yeah. Bonus action?
Yeah, I don't have anything that's not offensive. That's going to help me.
Okay, new round.
Oh, thank you for coming to play.
Okay. Up top, ace.
Yep.
Wait, didn't you have the ace last time?
Are we not supposed to reshuffle them
No.
all the time?
No. It's okay.
10.
10.
Okay.
There we go.
But other
Ace.
people have higher.
King.
Sneak attack.
You come rushing back at the Arachnomancer.
That's a 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
I kill him! Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. We'll find out.
Probably not, but maybe. Maybe. 15, 19. 6 is 25. 7 is
32.
32.
32. Yeah, that hurts.
Think attack.
Absolutely.
And then I want to. Other one.
Okay, offhand. Here it goes.
Bring him back in. Yeah, it's a 24.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely hits.
6 damage.
6 more.
I stay.
Okay, you get up in his face. The rapier dances out. You circle around. You catch one of his joints, one of his hinge joints.
Ooh.
They don't have knees. We discovered they have. We've had this discussion. Anyway, 48 of them. You stab him with in one of those. So it is painful. It hurts.
Good. Excellent.
King, Queen,
Robar.
Robar.
Robar's pissed.
Yeah.
And so Robar is going to cast Blight. So I need a con save
Against
the one that's within range. I mean, the sort of
the Marilith.
The Marilith. Yes.
Okay.
Blight and the chromatic orbs, man.
It does natural 20, but you still do half damage.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. 10, 17. 28. That's another 11. 39. 39 halved.
So 20.
20. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I round up.
No,
so.
I know that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Not you. The rounding is fine. That's disgusting amounts of damage.
Yeah, it was great.
And then I'm going to cast a healing word at level 2 on Madeline.
Thank you. I'm
To get.
feeling better. You can send it to someone else if you need.
Does anybody else look really hurt?
What is
I'm doing great.
There you go.
Okay.
the fuck? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
as better as I know. But like,
Don't look a gift horse or in the mouth. 6.
if I hadn't done, I never would have met my wife.
11 points of healing.
Nicely done.
All right, good. That's our turn.
Okay. Robar, what was your card? I forgot.
That was Queen.
Queen, Jack, 10.
Can I try that chaotic orb too?
Absolutely.
Chromatic. I'm sorry.
Chromatic orb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you like to target?
The lady.
The Marilith.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll a d20 first.
10.
Plus
Oh,
19.
sorry, 19.
19 hits.
Sweet.
Yeah. So you gather the magical energies. What type of damage would you like it to be?
Well, acid seems to do a
Acid.
lot of
Yes.
a lot of problems.
Absolutely.
So 3d8s.
3d8.
Okay. Oh shit. 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, the acid, again, following Keth's lead, the acid splashes all across the Marilith's body. And she sort of hisses and begins snapping her head back and forth between the two of you. 10. 9. 9 is the bad guys. Did you have a bonus action?
No.
Okay. Sure. I don't suspect you do,
You don't
but I
have any?
want to
No, I don't have it.
double check. Okay.
Bonus actions are for closers.
Yeah.
There you go. The Marilith
Con
is
save at the start of her
con
turn.
save, start of the turn. 14 plus 10, 24. Sorry. So It's going to be one attack against Rovar. 14.
No.
14 is going to miss. Actually, it's going to do 2 attacks against Rovar.
I like it.
9 plus 18.
Yes, 18 definitely hits.
Okay, so that's 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to rush from you to Keth. Make 2 sword attacks there. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want.
No, I used my reaction to use the spores
Okay.
to awaken the spores.
Great. So that is 20 and 26 to hit Keth.
Just barely.
Okay. 26 points of damage.
I can like.
You can make an attack of opportunity as it rushes away from you over to Ro.
Yes, melee only, correct?
Melee only,
so that would be a 20 not nat.
Does hit.
And 10 points of damage.
Nice.
That's with a quarterstaff. So
Yeah, she sort of, as long as it's magical, it slams into her back, throwing off her swing. 15 to hit Ro.
Probably. I think so.
12. I think I had
Yes.
12.
Okay. Yeah, usually you would cast mage armor on yourself,
Which you can't do.
which would have raised it to 15. It still would have hit, but just for in the future.
Okay.
There you go. The other one misses, though. The other one's an 11. So that is 13 points of damage to you, Ro. And now that she is really pissed off, she's going to start using her tail.
Uh-oh.
And she is going to...
That's what I'm taking this.
Because I lost that, and then
1, 2, 3.
there was that mess.
So, Keth.
Yeah.
She's actually going to attack you with her tail attack as well. And she has reach on it. So that is 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So that is going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail whips out. I need you to make... Oh, you don't get a save. So it whips out like a thunderous crack of a whip, snaps across your body, and then begins wrapping you up. You are grappled and restrained.
Ouch.
Yes. Okay. That is it for them. Yes. Okay. Good. 8.
8.
Wait. Did the
I
arachnomancer go?
don't think the
The spider didn't go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He comes out of being a spider, turns back into a mage,
Ha.
Turn
and-
back into a little pussy boy. What?
and
Oh,
is going to
command me.
cast a spell.
Cast instant death on the one who just
Power
made fun
word,
of him.
power word, yeah.
It was power word kill.
Kill.
She suffered that earlier.
That's true.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. That's why.
I thought that was just God's spell.
I mean,
I mean, that can kill you with a touch too, but
yeah. So you see his visage sort of sink into the ethereal plane as he disappears.
Oh, good. Well, he's cool.
So he left.
Well, you
Um,
can't see him.
that is it for him. 8.
8.
There you go, Guthrie.
Well, given that currently it's the only viable target left,
Mhm.
I am going to attempt to cast Dissonant Whispers as a 5th level spell at the
Marilith.
Marilith.
Okay. What type of save is it?
It is a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save is 19.
Just
But
barely,
you
but it
do
does
still
get half
get
damage.
half damage,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that will be. That's first level. It's 4, so it's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it's 12, 17, 19 halved.
19 halves, so 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Guthrie?
Nah.
Okay.
Actually,
Any more inspirations or healing words?
I mean, I can toss out. I'll toss out a healing word to
oh,
Maddie.
all right.
I can do that.
Might be Keth.
Yeah.
Keth's
Yeah, I
looking-
would say Cat. Yeah, let's
Keth is
talk
Yeah,
about.
no, fuck
Keth
me,
is
I'm fine,
wrapped
man.
up.
Let's go on.
Yeah,
you know.
I'll throw
She
a
says
healing word
bleeding
over it.
from the eyes to your nose
Yeah.
and
Coach
mouth.
says it's okay to bleed out both your ears.
Yeah,
Not
I
dead
will.
yet.
I feel happy. Yeah. So So, but 1d4.
1d4 per level.
The same
Yeah,
one.
I'm just gonna cast at the first
First level?
level.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I don't think I can.
What's your highest? What,
My highest level is 5, so I
So
cast my
you
5, so I
cannot.
can't. I
I'm
cannot.
sorry.
Yeah. So yeah. No,
But
not this
thank
turn.
you for remembering the rules.
Yes.
I
yes,
appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay. 8, 7, 6.
6.
6. Kath.
All right. Okay. I need to ask because I haven't tried this before when I'm grappled.
Okay.
I do have immolation. I know that she's resistant to fire.
She is.
It's just verbal. That
Okay.
means it's half damage, right? If she's
Yeah.
resistant. So maybe I'll get her to back off a little bit.
It's worth a try.
What is immolation to?
Are you?
Fire.
The-
Lots and lots of
The thing
fire.
holding on to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you grappled by her?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but immolation is not fully around her. It's like it's focused, right?
What
Am I
does the
not
spell say?
understanding it? Okay. Flames wreath one creature you can see within range. So is it all around her, or is it just a focused?
Wreath is usually.
So it's not a good idea.
I mean, it's
Okay.
it's an idea.
Yeah, no. I was,
There's
but
no
I would
idea.
understand this. I just
You
haven't
would.
actually used this spell before.
I would
so-
suspect it covers.
Okay,
all of
so
it.
it's gonna be around me. So that's a terrible idea. Instead, I'm going to try to, because I'm so super strong, wrestle out of this.
I will give you.
Can
I will
I-
give you a little help. Do you have Misty Step?
I do not.
Okay.
Good.
No.
Do you have Dimension Door?
I do not.
Okay.
All those things would be really helpful, but I do not have
All of them would, and I am sorry that you do not.
Yeah, me too. Like totally.
You can also make a melee spell attack.
Yeah. Well, can I? Because I'm grappled?
Well, grapple doesn't stop you from attacking,
Okay.
but restrained.
Is she
Restrained doesn't.
grappled and restrained?
She is grappled and restrained.
Okay.
It does not stop you from doing those things, but it gives you disadvantage.
Got it.
Grappled, grappled condition just drops your speed to 0.
Okay.
The restrained condition, your speed is 0, and your attack rolls against you have advantage. Attack rolls by you have disadvantage. But if you could cast a spell that was just a saving
verbal.
throw, then it would be.
Yeah, I don't have anything that just has verbal
Okay.
components. All of them have somatic, and because
I
I'm
got
grappled,
you.
I can't.
You can,
Like
yeah,
the only verbal one was immolation.
immolation. Okay.
So yeah, everything else was requiring some sort of somatic components.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because I thought about that. Okay. So then I guess it's going to be just kind of a straight melee, try to get out of this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
So
It is. You can.
but
use,
I'll at least use my magical quarterstaff to help try to do that.
Sounds good.
Ugh.
So it is a athletics or acrobatics check to escape.
Okay.
Your choice.
We'll go with athletics because that's 1 plus 1 higher.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2, so that would be a 5.
A 5 does not. You try to get your staff in there. It's not going. It's not moving.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
I'll just be over here, just
Okay.
getting a hug.
Any bonus action things?
I'm gonna cry a little bit,
Cry a little bit.
Crying is a
and
free action.
then
Yeah.
look pleadingly at the people around me. That's my
Understood.
bonus action.
Okay. I don't know if grappled actually technically stops you from casting spells, but
I figured I couldn't do any somatic.
I hear you and I like your logic.
I like your logic better if
I
it's
know.
that I can cast the spell.
I'll tell you what, we'll
so-
split the difference. You did if you have a bonus action spell that even if it has somatic components, I let you do it.
Ooh, okay. Bonus action like sorcery point bonus action.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
If you're going to burn the sorcery points to do it, I'll allow it.
Okay. Well then.
Because I've let other people do it.
Okay.
But I hear your logic and I like it.
Yeah, well, my logic was messing me up. So, ooh. But I can't like levitate myself out of the grapple.
You
That
will
would not
probably
make
not be able to
sense.
levitate yourself
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Can I polymorph myself into something super small?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna polymorph myself into something super, super small, like a little spider, because spiders seem to be doing pretty well here.
Yeah.
So that is, I don't have to do my wisdom save.
Okay.
So, yeah, can I get away with that?
So, yeah, I will let you polymorph yourself into a very small animal. And here's what I would like you to do. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That would be an 18.
An 18 versus the Merilith's 13. So you polymorph yourself into what?
A little spider.
Into a little spider.
Spider dude.
And the coils of the snake rapidly clinch, but your spider is able to rapidly throw a web and spin and run its way up and out of the grapple.
Cool.
Out of the restraint.
All right.
So
then I'm going to try to get down onto the floor.
As far as I can tell, here is what the official thing on somatic components is. Spellcasting gestures must include a forceful gesticulation or intricate set of gestures. A spell requires somatic components. The caster must have free use of at least one hand to perform these gestures. So you have to have at least one hand you can move. Right, but here's the thing. You can make melee attacks while grappled and restrained. So if you can get enough force to stab something, you can get enough force to give me some.
I'll take it. Yes. And.
There we go. But thank you for being willing to suffer that time. You were on a what card?
I am on a 6.
6. Anybody left?
4.
4. Cool.
Am I close enough to go after Snake Lady?
Yes. You can get to either of them.
There is no either.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah,
He disappear.
But I mean, you're close to him.
You can go swing where he was if you want, or you can go to the Snake Lady.
I'm gonna go with Snake Lady.
All right,
I
Snake
think
Lady
that's a
it
good
is.
idea.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna try and make a sneak attack.
Smile at me stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
It's a 1.
You got that offhand.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
One hand back in.
It's a 7.
So 15.
So
15 misses.
Okay.
It's got thick scales. 18 natural armor of the Merilith. New round. Oh, Animus. What is he doing? Yeah, he's got 2 attacks. I'll throw those. Hey, he finally hit something.
Hey, finally, there we go.
Yeah.
There's our guy.
There he is. Well done, buddy. So that is going to be on the spiritual weapon, and the other thing, he deals 20 points of damage. Still up. It looks bad. New round. Okay. Ace.
When I saw Fuckface disappear,
Yes.
turned my attention to the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
Saw that the little girl wasn't feeling too great.
Yeah.
And then she turned into a spider.
Yeah.
Because I was already fishing out
A
a
potion.
potion.
Yeah.
So now what I would like to do is uncork it
Mhm.
and put it on the ground wherever the spider is, like a thing of milk for a cat.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure if I fed it to her at this point, I'd just drown her
Yeah.
in Axe body spray. So we're just gonna put this out.
Fate worse than
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Mittens. And then So is that an action or a bonus action?
I'll call it a bonus action.
Hey.
Okay, thank you. And I would like to full action stab her.
Okay.
Not her though.
Right.
How funny would that be though?
Yeah, use the potion.
Don't ever do it again. Yeah, it's a 27.
Okay. Yes, 27 hits.
Make attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, can someone else do a little John? Because I'm not really great at it.
What?
Do a little what?
Okay.
Thank
Yay.
Thank you, little John.
Thank you. Oh, I thought you said Little John, like Robin Hood. Okay.
What's your number?
That was a 6. Because that was a 10. Because 10, 20, 5, and 6. 25 and 6 is 31. Plus 7 is 38.
That's showtime.
No, it's
Hey.
not, because he's still there. It's not showtime until they're all dead.
No, I'm pretty sure it's showtime.
Oh! Okay, then I'm going to put out it's greater healing, by the way. So here we go. Backhand!
And as you backhand across the Marilith.
Chonkle of the mare.
Yeah, just with a slipper. It shatters into dust, sort of goes spreading back to the abyss, to the swirling chaos that it was summoned from. As you guys look around, make investigation checks for me.
17.
16.
I think I'm still a spider. That's why it's a 4. 10.
You've just become
I'm so small.
happy as spider.
15.
Okay.
Very.
You guys begin sifting through. It looks like this is some sort of research room, and with a little bit of effort, Animus notes that the magical binding circle and it seems to be a permanent installation. Looks like this is probably inching closer to the school in some form of room off the main campus where they use the permanent or semi-permanent establishment of the circle to summon extraplanar things and bind them to service, bind them to this plane.
So when officially not a part of the crypts, then?
I suspect the crypts officially ended back at the library.
Because the crypts were sanctified.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is something different.
Nothing like that could have happened there.
No.
This is kids doing this?
I don't know. Did that one look like a kid?
I didn't get a good look at his face. Did I get a look?
I mean, it's the middle of a fight. You didn't. No,
I did, and then this giant came out, and I got a little distracted.
You didn't see anything that immediately told you like child or student. Maybe it might be a student, might be an older student, might be an elf. You're not sure.
Everything's a kid.
Yeah. What was the highest of the investigation checks?
17.
17. Okay. Roll me 2d10.
Normals or percentiles?
No, just normals.
Percentals?
Yeah, them
Yeah,
too.
percentals.
What's wrong with me?
Percentals.
I like it. I'm gonna use it.
Where's the other one?
Go back to your string with a whole bunch of weird vocabulary. What have you guys been hanging out with? What are you? Who taught you percentals?
You've been hanging out with me.
You did.
I've been watching you.
We're the weird ones. We know it.
10?
10. Okay. Both of them were 10 or?
Oh, no, it was a 5 and a 5.
5? Okay. So yeah, you find in and among the research tables that had lined the walls, you find sort of hidden secret drawer. One of them has a money pouch with small, sort of like a small lockbox, sort of small chest of coins. It is 1,000 gold pieces and 20 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
You also find about 800 gold pieces worth of magical inks, parchments, incense, waxes, all spellcasting components used in magical binding and summoning rituals. So it does have a monetary value. I would just put it down as
800 gold worth of implements?
Yeah, worth of magical components.
Okay.
That's the proper.
Because I know that actually becomes a thing. So
No, it is very useful. Realizing that you guys have crossed over into the underground of the school, Animus suggests that it is perhaps best to retreat for now, without breaching into their protocol, at least for the moment. you guys travel back the way that you came. You can see that there are a lot of tunnels down here underneath the school. It's its own sort of labyrinth. Back through the Riberos Library you go, and up to the surface.
Can we, when we go through the library, put the books back?
Absolutely.
Like the ones that were there from the fight before.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because there were a lot more than just the 2 or 3 that we looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Can we clean up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you
Scrub the
guys
deck and all that jazz.
just roll me a d20, everybody.
10.
13.
16.
6.
18.
Okay. I will say that with just a little elbow grease, a little bit of effort, some cantrips, in about 40 minutes, maybe an hour at most, you've gotten the place looking pretty well done. And Rovar, you spend
He's super stoked. He's super stoked. He's like putting books away. It's like, you guys remember that time we all bonded putting books away? That was a great time.
you know, Rovar, you spend a specific amount of care to get pages back in the books you think they belong to, and you do a pretty good job. Most of them you do.
Who ripped pages out?
Oh, it's just from the battle.
From the battle.
Yeah.
With-
Oh,
Not
yeah.
us. Not us.
And no, but like Rabaros didn't go nuts when pages got ripped out?
We don't know.
Nobody. Well, they were dead.
Yeah.
That might happen.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that motherfucker would have come in right now and be like, all right, now, no, we're not doing this here, not my house. Get the fuck out. What you doing?
Well,
He doesn't seem like a sane gentleman. when it
Do
comes
we
to his
do we
books.
notice any of the pages are missing?
roll a percentile.
Is it just this one?
And the other one. Yeah, that one. Someone else has to teach how to read it because I can't do that.
90.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
You can't tell. There are so many pages and so many books. They're not numbered. They're blank. You think no,
Okay.
but you can't be sure. There's so much to it. But you guys return back to the surface, enjoy a nice dinner, talk about bonding over putting books back.
Yeah.
It's a good night.
Before resting, Rivar takes the little moonstone and hands that back. And says, thank you for the loan.
Yeah. I'm gonna
these are
hand the
you need to-
folding.
You need to keep them.
Hold on to it.
Seriously,
Okay.
you need to keep them. If
Okay.
he told us once before that if we keep like attuning and unattuning and attuning and they stop working.
Gotcha.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Just wanted to do
I
good.
you guys
didn't
got some
wanna-
presents.
I just
don't
wanted to do
wanna-
right by random.
No.
How dare
There's-
you? No, it's
You've been here twice. You're officially part of the crew.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Hours now.
Yeah.
that's right. That's how we get you.
I got you on a scheduling
First
act.
takes is
I got
first.
this folding boat I really want to use.
Oh,
Tune in next week for our
shit.
desert adventure.
Yeah.
Aren't you a druid? Can't you create water? Water park.
Water park.
Yeah.
Slip inside.
Before the night closes, I'll find a place, a safe place where you
Folding
can.
boat. Folding boat.
Where she can just sit in the boat.
Can we just do that in the bathtub? Like just put a bunch of water. You can play something.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Wind
even need to
cantrip.
tune
I'll play
the
something
boat.
nautical, yeah.
I just really
I'll
like
sing
it.
like we're on the ship. So
Yeah.
like,
Just,
you know,
it, like,
Before
folds
we
out,
go off,
pops
like sing
up, puts
Edmund
bars in.
Fitzgerald.
If
and-
Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
has taught me anything, it's that you don't need attunement for a boat.
Yeah.
not a collapsible boat.
No.
Not a collapsible
That's
boat.
right. That's right, kids.
So, thank you guys for being here. Thank you
Thank
for playing.
you.
Tomorrow night, check out Indigo Chameleon _Chameleon, right?
Yes, and you
Yes.
guys have a game going on tomorrow
We
night.
do have
too.
a game tomorrow night as well. So yeah, we've got Trademark Heroes tomorrow night. Andrew and his literary and pop culture heroes. You guys are. What is your first adventure?
It's the Wizard of M.
The Wizard of M.
Yeah, we have to
That's-
fix it.
That's not the right wizard, as far as I know.
We don't know.
What time do you guys start tomorrow?
7:30.
Got it.
So check it out. But yeah, if we can't catch you there, there's always the VODs and
Absolutely.
and that's going to be fantastic. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you all our normal friends. We'll be back tomorrow night.
We're not normal.
Yeah.
We are.
We'll see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.